Ladies and gentlemen, bugs and grubs, potatoes of all ages, it is time for an epic Sunday morning stream. It is time for the Wizard of Oz. Welcome to the DP Dome. I'm your old mate, DP. I have coffee. This is the Wizard of Oz, the greatest save on the internet for Football Manager 2023 here on Twitch. We began months ago with Adelaide United FC right here in Australia, my hometown. We won the A-League finals. We won the Australian version of the FA Cup that's got a stupid name. Then we ran away to South Korea, not North Korea, South Korea, much safer, with the mighty Jonyam Dragons, where we won everything on offer. K-League 2, K-League 1, Korean FA Cup, and the Asian freaking Champions League. Off to Italy next with Palermo FC, who, despite being owned by the City Group and having billions at their disposal, had no money. So we ran away after taking them as far as we possibly could, which wasn't far. Landed in Germany with Arminia Bielefeld, and we've gone from strength to strength. We have got promoted to the Bundesliga, qualified for Europa League, German Cup finals, but we want to win the Champions League. We take a massive step towards that goal this morning, playing in our first ever Europa League final, a European final. Yeah, I said it. It's true. It's happening. Oh my God, everybody. I cannot believe what transpired last night. It was insane. Our good friend, Mr. Lucas, friend of the stream, also my son, nailed it last night in that last night's stream was an absolute freaking roller coaster. Let's just have a look at what happened. So, it was a biggie. We had this friendly during the international break. That's all fine. We don't care about friendlies. They don't matter. We played Bayer Leverkusen at home. We beat them 1-0. Their manager, by the way, has been sacked since. We went away to Fenerbahce in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. We beat them 2-0. We came back to Germany, went away to Hoffenheim. We lost 2-0. Gutted. Big dent in our qualification hopes for Europe because they were in 15th place at the time. I was furious. Came home, played for Fenerbahce again, beat them 1-0. Bing, bang, boom. That got us through to the semi-finals for the first time ever. That was huge. Who did we draw? We drew Tottenham freaking Hotspur. Next up, Freiburg at home. Disappointing result. We were up 2-0. We coughed up 2 late goals. Again, furious, devastated, huge hit to our European aspirations for next season, going for 3 qualifications in a row. Then Mönchengladbach showed up and we kicked the ever-loving crap out of them 4-0. Absolute madness. Also, by the way, Novello's goal here in the Fenerbahce game, amazing free kick. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Went away to Tottenham in the first leg. Bearing in mind, we'd already beaten Tottenham this season away in the Europa League group state, whatever the hell you call it. We beat them 2-1 away. It was nuts. I was terrified because that would have made them really angry. Came back to Germany, played Frankfurt, who were well below us in the league. They were in the relegation zone. So, of course, we lost 2-1 because we're playing away from home. Apparently, away from home in Europa League, not a problem. Throw the biggest teams at the world at us and we'll just roll them. Come home and play the, pardon my French, piss ants of the Bundesliga, and we just roll over and let them tickle our bellies. Ooh, idiots. Came home to play against Tottenham with a reduced capacity because we can't use our terracing. We were down 1-0. It went to extra time. And in the first period of extra time, with all of our defenders absolutely exhausted, I made the final change in extra time. We took off Kim Ki-sung, who was also exhausted, and we threw on the youngster Rafael Novello, who proceeded to score the freaking equaliser and put us through to the Europa League final. Let's have a look at his goal. I can't say it was amazing, but this is so far biggest goal in the club's history by far. A European final. Here it comes. So here's what happened. Novello's won the ball there from the defenders. Gillespie's played him through. He's made his run. He's launched it in off the inside of the post. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What a goddamn hero. And while we're at it, let's have a look at the other one because it's the shiz. Absolutely, Rogo. If we can pull off a minor miracle. This will be the first ever trophy at Arminia Bielefeld. We've done a lot, we've accomplished a lot. We don't have any silverware. It would be absolutely huge. I agree, Mr. Barker, international break has sucked. Unless you're an Australia supporter, which I am, except for the manager, Graham Arnold, which I hate. You can go back to previous streams and you'll get all the deets on that. Australia beat Ecuador. We're playing 2 back-to-back friendlies against them. And one of the heroes of the save, one Senior Nestori Iracunda, who we had back at Adelaide United and later reunited with at Palermo, where he's still playing, I'll have you know. At 17 years old, is on the verge of becoming the youngest ever international for Australia. He may get a call up, which would be amazing. And as I mentioned in the Discord, I would like a finder's fee, please. Alrighty, where's the goal? Oh, too far. Here we go. You all ready for this? The Yanks beat some Caribbean 7-1. Yeah, we've done that. Here in the merry old land of Oz, we've played against like Solomon Islands and Western Samoa and all kinds of teams, and they're like, oh, we broke the world record because we beat them like 16-1. And like Archie Thompson or Tim Cahill scored like 9 goals in a game. It shouldn't count. Yes, exactly, Ryoga. This is our only chance to qualify for Champions League if we can win the Europa League final. Here's Novello's free kick. Look how far out he is. Let's just flick the view for a second. We'll go sideline. That's how far out he is. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but that's pretty freaking far out. And let's just go back behind the goal because you need to see how much swing he's put on this shot. This is the 19-year-old youngster we signed for 10 million quid, by the way. Boom. Well, keeper doesn't even get there. So it's got enough pace on it and enough curve that it's just broken that dude's brain. Fantastic stuff. I'm showing it again, partly because it's awesome, and partly because I'll forget otherwise to reset it for the matches. Boom. New hero, Rafael Novello, everybody. Even if Kim goes next year, he'll be our starting striker. What a goal. That, at some point in the next week or so, will become another YouTube short. Guarantee it. But first order of business this morning, we've got to play Borussia Dortmund in the league. We've got a pretty good track record against Dortmund. We've drawn here in a friendly. We've drawn there away from home. This is the home leg. We've beaten them a few times in pre-season friendlies as well, when nobody's fit. That's got to be a good thing, right? And then after that, short break, a few days later, Real Sociedad in the Europa League final. Money-wise, here at the club, it's a bit of a disaster. We're 45 million quid in the hole. Obviously, European qualification is going to help a little bit. And if we can win the final, that's another 7 mil, so it'll minimise the damage. But I can't imagine we're going to have a big transfer budget next season. Every I saw a stream announcement about the final, jumped off to see, as you should. I was a bit excited last night. May have teared up a little bit. Because this freaking kid, I tell you. Oh, amazing stuff. If you missed last night's stream, Mohamed Fathi, we broke his promise about game time. He's going to be leaving the club. He's going to Celtic at the end of the season as soon as he can leave, and I'm okay with it because, as you all know, it infuriated me since we finalised his permanent signing. Nothing else is really going on. We had a crap youth intake, which is really sad given the investment we've put in. Yeah, it's yeah, I just want to fix up the training. We want to put in some bondage. Well, not some bond. You get what I'm saying. Team bonding is what we're after. So let's do it here. There we go. Done. And a couple more because we can do it. Community outreach, team bonding. Just keep morale up before the Dortmund game. It's gonna be awesome. So this has been a bad season in the league. Yeah, it's not been great. So we can't catch Freiburg. The draw against them really hurt our chances. And morale took a bit of a dip. We're dead level with Bayer Leverkusen. Oh, Chops, 5th in the Prem and Champions League. Go Luton Town. Holy crap, well done. That is epic. The best we can hope for is 6th, so you've done better than us, and you're playing in England. Much tougher league, the Bundesliga. So Wolfsburg can still bump us off. Bayer Leverkusen can still bump us off. We can still fall out of European places. We need a draw or better against Dortmund to secure more Europa League next season, which we need for money. Or if we miss out, it's a disaster because we don't get enough prize money. We don't have the sponsorship money, really, to keep the club flush with cash. It's all hinging on it. But yes, this is a super exciting part. But there's a lot riding on the Dortmund game. I'm just going to take a sip of coffee from the most exclusive coffee mug on the planet. It's the only one in existence. Hugo Bastos, who's also had a few games. He was a good signing. Very close to the transfer deadline. Last minute addition to the squad. And thank goodness we did, because that injury to Utzon towards the end of the season really could have hurt us. We would have been relying on Saul and Dardai otherwise. Dardai's great. Saul we don't really trust, although he had scored an important goal. Smash City 4-0. Pop the champagne, as you should. Even if you finish bottom of the table, you beat City 4-0. That's like winning a friggin' Champions League right there. So I'm Florian Wirtz at 24 and a free. Nice. Won the Europa League my second season at the... Well, good for you. Well, yeah, you have to brag about it. Upcoming season, Keenan at 31, Mo Salah at 37 coming in on freeze. Yeah, funny you mentioned that. I was having a ponder last night after the stream. I couldn't sleep. I was buzzing. I was tired, but I was buzzing. And I wasn't poking around in the save, but I was having to think about transfers for next season and how do we go a step further. Assuming we stay at Bielefeld, and I'll be paying close attention to those experienced players getting released or coming out of contract. Just to try and shore things up and get a little bit more quality into the squad. And again, I'm not expecting a big transfer budget at all. So yeah, free transfers might be the solution. They might be our only option, being 40 million in the hole. I was going to look at something. Oh, I've had another squiz at the job centre just in case. There's really nothing going on. We know the Leverkusen job's available. 100 mil both seasons. Don't know why. It'll just be club finances, Ryogo. Something's happened, been buyout or something. You could have a really big stadium capacity, which again is part of our problem. We're capped at 30k. Signed some 21 euro from Atletico, paid his release clause of 11 mil, but he's worth 56.74. Nice. We've got a dude like that. I think it's Bastos, I should say. Yeah, there you go. So his value, 50 to 76 million quid for an 18-year-old Portuguese, capped at under 23 level. And if we have a look, we paid 3.5 million for him. That's not a bad piece of business. Been living on freeze with the budget. I mean, again, if you're living on free transfers, Chops, and you're finishing 5th in the Prem and qualifying for Champions League, you're not going to be relying on freeze for long at all. Or you keep exploiting the freeze when you can and upgrading those positions, and then when those amazing wonder kids pop up with ridiculous asking prices, you can splurge. Treat yourself. If you've never watched Parks and Rec, I highly recommend it. Treat yourself. Make Champions League, get 15 million to spend. Perfect. I hope you've got enough floating around the club to meet all the registration requirements. 14k stake. Oh, you poor bugger. And even if they agreed to upgrade it, you'd probably have a reduced capacity while they did that. Not even in debt. Yeah, ask the board for some stuff, upgrade some facilities, do some things. Oh God, this is terrifying. I forgot they've got Ivan Pollard, a former hero. Oh, they're upgrading without asking. That doesn't happen often. That's really cool. What's not cool is having to contain Pollard when our defenders, despite their heroics against Tottenham, they screwed the pooch massively in the following game, and they've not been in fantastic form. Got relegated with Barca. That's impressive. But you're new to the game, it'll happen. And now you've got a story forevermore. If you ever start streaming, you win the Champions League, and the narrative can be like, you know, we've come a long way. We started out getting relegated with one of the biggest clubs in the world, and now we've won Champions League with Arminia Bielefeld. Leon Dole was supposed to be one of the next big things at this club. He's just torn his knee ligaments. Season's over after sprinting. Charles. Yeah, you read it right. I had to read it twice. Well, I nearly got Aston Villa relegated in the Premier League. Well, not really. We did all right the first season. Second season, we got off to an absolutely horror start after spending a fortune on transfers. I got sacked right here on stream. And then we went to Morecambe down in, I believe, League 2, maybe League 1. I can't remember. It was ages ago. And we were doing okay, but I nearly got fired from there as well. I had about 4 clubs in a row because I continued that save offline just for my own amusement. And other than, I think it's Hamburg, I wound up at in the Bundesliga for a few seasons. After like 2 more clubs in England, nearly got fired from every single one and was jumping before I got pushed. So, you know, income this month, 29 mil, overall balance 21. Can't get enough to buy a 60-year-old. Football manager, you're amazing. Sellout expected for the Dortmund match. Capacity crowd of 33,265 is expected. Director of football Colin Wulfar hopes the match will be a spectacle for everyone in attendance. Our average attendance is 28,000. 16th best attendance in an 18-team league. Nice. 3,000 Dortmund fans gonna rock up. We've got undersoil heating too. £100. Nice. 3-star, no on 4-star, and you're playing Champions League. Nothing wrong with that. You've got to remember, all your player ratings are relative. So they all interact. So Palmer here at 3-star. Who else? Chuck Bumaka, who, in my opinion, in the game, is a world-class player. Benkei Dardai has always been great. Their ratings are being impacted by guys like Correa with 5-star potential, Della Basic with 5-star potential, Novello with 5-star potential. As they progress, other ratings come down, so it's all swings and roundabouts. It's really hard now to assess just how good a player is, other than looking at like stats and average ratings and that sort of stuff. Flip side of that makes it harder to recognize who sucks. Head buying and looking for a new manager. Where do I apply? Not in this universe. I probably wouldn't get the job. Oh, some new jobs. Spa in Serie A. They're getting relegated. Wickham, Cambridge, Blackburn, Huddersfield, Burton, Bowen. Yeah, a lot of young players with potential. And that's what you need to leverage if you've got no money. Any high potential youngsters, get them in the first team, give them game time. If they're good enough, start them. If they're not, play them off the bench. Make sure they're getting about at least 15 minutes a game. In fact, they say Nagelsmann, no, he's still going to CL. Yeah, it's baffling, isn't it? Why? It's like Thomas Tuchel at Chelsea all over again. It's like, are you insane? What is the reasoning behind that? Unless you've got someone amazing lined up. If you're going to sack Nagelsmann, given what he's been accomplishing, you've got to be getting like Pep or Klopp or I don't know, who the hell else? Like, there's a lot of managers floating around out of work. Tuchel, Pochettino, Conte's not far off getting the arse, surely, in the next week or so after his explosion. So there's going to be a couple of big, well, I say a couple of big clubs. Speaking of Pep, here he is. You know, Bayern and then Tottenham. Apparently they want Tuchel. It makes sense. It'd be a good fit. Look, Pep's talking about us. We've got a good, me and Pep got a good relationship. We're all right, even though he's a dirty, filthy former City manager. It's fine. He left, so we're cool now. I don't have to hate him. Tuchel going to Bayern, confirm. Do a lot worse. Look at this intake. It's appalling. Not why we spend the money on the youth facilities, guys. Pre-match press conference against Dortmund. Meow, 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 meow. There we go. That's easy. Blowing him up. He doesn't want to get carried away. Youth facilities top. Lovely. Important. Although, as you can see from our youth intake, you invest in it and then it didn't do us any good. To be fair, we've had like 2 really good youth intakes in a row, so we were due for a clanger, but yeah, it hurts. There we go. Praise be to all. And praise be to Novello, a friggin' hero from last night's stream. Oh my word. Also, his progress. I'm not going to stop talking about him, so you're all just going to have to deal. Look at this. And with 5-star potential. He's quick. He can finish. He needs a bib. He can't really pass the football, but he's a striker, so he doesn't have to. His vision and everything else is on the way up, and his teamwork. That's kind of where he needs to focus most of all. But everything else is good. It's going to be good. Luton beat PSG 3-1 in a friendly. Well, there you go. You're going to win Champions League. No question. Survival beckons for Hamburg. Good for them. We are going to play Dortmund, who are 3rd place in the league. We are all the way down in 6th place. All the games happen at the same time, so there's no craziness going on. None of our guys are qualified for this award, which I'm assuming is like under 17 award thing. None of our guys. That's disappointing. Why are we being shown this? Because I scouted all the youth teams for Germany. They had Mbappe playing too. Nice. Couldn't handle the championship viciousness. I know you're in Prem now, but you can take the club out of the championship, can't take the championship out of the club. Yes, absolutely show Pollard onto his weaker side. He's got no left foot. Well, he's got a left foot, but you get what I mean. Is there anyone else I want to bring in? Yeah, I want Bastos. Why don't I have a... God. So, sorry, buddy. Have I? These clowns. Get out of it. I'll point out too, we've made the Europa League final with an absolutely bare bones squad because we've not been able to fill a bench in that competition in 2 seasons because we don't have enough homegrown players. Yeah, home form is important. Pump the fists. Pump the fists. And pump the fists. In your next save, you can try being director of football, having assistant manager, main manager. You do the signings, and you go on holiday, so your manager's a sweat. I could, but it wouldn't be as fun. I like doing my clicky stuff. The other way to do it is you manage a team, but don't do any of the transfers and leave everything up to the director of football. So you just manage the team, but you let them look after all the signings, all the player sales. Basically, they run the club and you just get what you're given and see how you can go. A lot of people have done it. I've never tried it, but I'm curious about it, at least for a couple of seasons, to see how it goes. First season, try new formation 5-3-2, and man, it was golden. Yeah, 5-3-2 is dirty. Oh, free kick. Daniel, Chuckman's up. Correa, only his second goal of the season, but it is party time. First goal of the stream. We've done it within 10 minutes. I haven't turned the ticker on because I'm a monster. We are off and running. And now they're going to be cranky. We've got the ball back. Joey Norris out to Utzens, having a run. He's got players chasing him down. He's taking it a little bit wider. Crossing it in. Oh. Kim's so unlucky there. Good work from the keeper and their defender. Like, credit where credit's due. But, oh, that should have been 2-0. Praise the lads. 22 minutes gone now. We are not winning the possession battle yet. But we're playing well. That's what matters. Maya's letting us down a little bit. Kim's letting us down up front. Hopefully they can turn that around. Praise the lads again. Possession's coming back. Augsburg are winning. We don't want that. Chops has just timed himself out. Now you know what that button does, buddy. Why? I don't even know why that option's there to redeem your points. Time me out. So I can't say anything or chat. I can't undo that either. No, you're still there, you're still talking. Alright, I don't know what it does then. Oh, no, do I have to do a thing? Is it me? Do I do a... Oh, yeah, I do. I have to click a thing. Yeah, review the request queue. Where the hell is it? Yeah. How do I get to the thing? It's not... I know. Give me a second. We'll get you timed out in just a second. Okay, stream manager. I can't do it through OBS for some reason. That's really weird. But now it should let us. No, not that one. This one. Yeah, there we go. Review request. Aha! Request for a hydrate from Yogo. Thank you, sir. Mark that as complete. Can I do it with the name, can I? In OBS? Let me give that a try. No, it doesn't give me the option in there to do the thing. Get rid of that. But I can do it through the other bit. I just don't usually have it open. So timeout request. All right, we'll see you in a couple of minutes, Chops. Boom. Stop pinning things. I don't know how to drive the chat. And it won't let me time you out. Give me 1 second here. Docs. Sorry, folks. I know this is riveting stuff. It's all like, unable to blur. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh God, it's 10 minutes. It shouldn't be 10 minutes. And for some reason, 36 messages were just deleted. Oh, because of the timeout. Well, that seems silly. All right, hang on. I want. Oh, it's all gone wrong. I feel like a monster. That wasn't deliberate. That's not even funny. Crap on a pancake. All right, we've closed all that. Edit rewards. No, I don't want to do that. Settings, moderation, ban evasion, ban chatter, auto mod. Oh, I feel like such a douche. Sorry, folks. That's what I'm looking for. It's because I did the... Okay. It's because I clicked the button and you can't change the time on the default Twitch timeout button, which is set to 10 minutes. So now I know in future I've got to do the manual thing with seconds. So I guess thank you, Chops, because now we've all learned a valuable lesson. But I do feel like a monster, and I apologize profusely. I'm gonna have to get on with the game because I can't sit on that screen forever. But you can see it, and you can party with us when you come back, assuming we can hang on to the result. Yes, I'm pleased. We've created loads. Let's just give them a bit more of a boop. It's moments like that with this timeout shenanigan where I realise I should probably still have the L plate showing up in the overlay here because, jeez. Oh, here they come. This is bad. Get the football. Oh, geez, he's been turned inside out there. Oh, God, no. Well done, Westergren. Push up, lads. Get the football. Get the football. Get it. No, that's a yellow shirt. Blue shirt. Chuckman just launches in. He's like, no, you die now. Wolfsberger winning. Come on, Hamburg. Equalize. Jeez Louise, Myers nearly killed that dude. Utzon's giving it away. And he's being outrun. That is bad. They've still got the football. This is also bad. This highlight's gone on too long. They've got a gilt edge chance. And somehow they've missed it. Oof. Free kick. Daniak launches it over the top. It's a header just over the bar from Correa. So far it's Kim and Maya and Palmer who aren't having a great day. Oh, God, not like this. Clear it. Maya, get over there. Get the football. It's good pressure. Forcing them backwards. Keep them out. Rente actually caught the football. Amazing. Let's not, while they're pressing us like this, let's not. Out to the other side. That's better. Correa, Westergren's in space. Yes, good work. Up to Daniak. Over to Utzon. Plays it up to Kim. who is fouled clearly, and the ref's done nothing. Norris has given that away. This is a disaster. Right. Kim was fouled there, and the ref hasn't blown for it. And then Norris has had a complete brain fart, giving it away. And I was talking about Pollard before the stream. He used to do that for us all the time. Right, we've got to make some changes. Norris, get off. You just annoyed me massively. I'm not having it. Stapley's coming on for Maya. And I'm throwing on the kid, Novello. Where's the league table? What does that do to us? It's going to drop us out of Europe. Yedo Plays in with a raid. Welcome to the DP Dome, where everything is going wrong. It's all going wrong. Palmer, we're going to swap you over for Westergren, and I'm going to throw Danny Floor on, which might be really stupid. Yeah, be a win back on attack. Whatever floats your boat. We've still got another stoppage to use. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, God. Danyek's dead. He's dead. They've destroyed our Danyek. I want Bastos on. Even though he can't really do it. I want him on the pitch, just in case. Or do we want Dadai? I don't care anymore. We're done. Here we go. Come on. Put us back up. Nope. I hit the table and it's like, no, you can't have a highlight now. Come on, gents. Pause. Let's do all the things. Screw it. Just do everything. Confirm change. Pause. We've got 2 minutes. Tactic screen. Let's just go stupid. Stapley, get up front. Bastos, you're going to play on this side even though you can't do it. Oh, maybe you can do it. Nice. Covermans, get up there. If we lose, we lose, but I'd rather go down swinging. We've got 2 minutes. Come on, guys. Yes, no, maybe. We're still drawn. Maybe we've snuck into a European spot. Maybe. You. You'll let yourself down. But Chuckman, you did well. Even Novello came on, 6.8 over his 6.5. Novello's our starting striker next season, I've decided. We're backing him. We're backing the youngster. Yeah, it was a pretty special way to end the season with a boring draw. And we remain in that spot because Augsburg, Augsburg won, but Leverkusen screwed the pooch. Mönchengladbach screwed the pooch. Wolfsburg won, so we dropped down a position. But we have snuck in. Beautiful stuff. Welcome along, Yedo Plays, and all your peoples. We'll do you a solid and we'll get you up to speed on what the hell is going on here in just a minute. Conference League. And we get 58 million. It's money. Right, so you're all here. What the hell is going on? Let's show you. Let's just jump across to this screen. Put my lovely face on it because it's gorgeous. So this is our main save for Football Manager 2023. Wizard of Oz. We started back when the game launched on launch day with Adelaide United FC in Australia's A-League, where we won the A-League finals and the Australian FA Cup. Why Adelaide? Because it's just over there. It's the town I live in. My hometown. Then we jetted off for South Korea. Never managed in South Korea before. We won the K-League 2, K-League 1 Korean FA Cup and the Asian Champions League, which was amazing, before setting off for Europe. We went to Italy with Palermo FC, where we didn't win a goddamn thing. There was no money. We took them as far as we could, couldn't get promoted to Serie A, ran away, came to Germany with Arminia Bielefeld. We haven't won anything yet, but we got promoted to the Bundesliga from zwei Bundesliga. We have qualified for Europa League twice. We've just qualified for Conference League. 2 German Cup finals, survived in the Bundesliga, but we want to win the European Champions League. So that's what we're gunning for. We're a fair ways off. We don't have any money here. We might be looking at a new club move, but we'll see how it goes. Before we do that, though, and you've arrived at the perfect time, we are going to be playing a Europa League final against Real Sociedad. We beat Tottenham in the semi-final to make it, which is absolutely ridiculous. And this will be our last game of the season, and will probably help determine if we're still here next season or if we look for another move. Not a lot of jobs going at the moment. The Leverkusen job is there. Probably don't have any more money than us, and it's still in Germany. What's the point? We finish higher than them. They're a pack of losers. Everything else is pretty ordinary. Spal getting relegated, so Serie A's a lie. And yeah, we're not interested in any of these clubs. Hey, Chops is back. Hopefully you heard all my apologies for the lengthier timeout than intended. I feel really bad. We drew with Dortmund. Ivan Pollard is a monster and broke our hearts. And then we just couldn't pull it back. We had a couple of chances, but yeah, wasn't to be. What we really didn't need was Daniek, our key midfielder, picking up a knock in that game. It's a bit of a cluster, but it's more how I was trying to help get me done. I know. I'm like, no, you're not timing me out right, boss. You gotta now go here, click that. No, you're doing it wrong. I appreciate the help. I'm not lying when I say I've got no idea what I'm doing when it comes to Twitch controls and all that stuff. I'm still learning the ropes. I'm surprised the overlays and the rotators and all that stuff work. We might be due for a new cam border soon, just quietly. Player of the week news, it's this guy. Fair enough. Brief update from the board. Hello. Bianchi, El Presidente. With our Bundesliga campaign now at an end, please note any talks regarding future expectations will commence after the upcoming final. To summarise, the board feel you're doing an unbelievable job, clearly the right manager. Board are pleased we qualify for the Conference League. Conference League is more our settle. Oh no! Well, if you win the final, might get better roles. Yeah, exactly. It'll be a good bump to the reputation. Away against Crystal Palace. Nice. This makes me sad. Dardai's been hinting that he feels like it might be time to leave the club to seek a new challenge. I don't think Benkei's expecting anything from you at the moment. It might be worth having a chat. Let's ask Palmer to have a chat to him. El Capitan, Palmer, Emiliano, see if you can sort him out, chill him out. No joy. All right, let's go talk to Benkei. Why do you want to have this conversation before the final, Benkei? You're breaking my heart. You've been our hero so many times. I heard you wanted to talk. Let's go. Well, you seem a bit down, Benkei. Is there anything on your mind? He's fine. He's like, I just wanted some attention, boss. Just give me a cuddle, pat in the bum, and we'll be fine. With consent. I wouldn't do it without consent. I'm not that kind of person. There's no shenanigans going on here. Attention seeker. Yeah. He's a very insecure man, clearly. All right, you all need to get fit. We've only got a 3-day turnaround. Yikes. These guys just come up into the squad. That's a no-brainer. Release him. No, I'm not releasing Benkei. He's a hero. Like, he hasn't set the world on fire, but these goals that he's scored over the years for us, like 7.8, 7.02, he's definitely on the decline. You're right. It might be time to let him go, but I'm not letting him go without a fee. But when he's popped up with these goals, they've been really important. He's a big game player, but he is getting old and he's on the decline. So if we can get a couple of million for him, that'll be fine. It's like Francesco Donati. back in the summer and stuff, it's like, as much as I'd love to keep them around because they've been a big piece of the puzzle, I'd rather let them go and let them play football. If we're easy, exactly. Yeah, I don't want to keep them around and not have them playing. It's not fair. It's good for mentoring and stuff, but if we can bring in some cash, some replacements, get him out of the way, some of the younger guys like Saul coming through, who've still got a little bit of potential to improve. They're running out of time to do it. Like, it's going to be better in the long run, I think. So we did achieve a top half finish, and 2 years ahead of schedule, we've met their requirement of qualifying for the Conference League. Despite the fact we've qualified for Europa League 2 seasons in a row, we're about to play the final and might qualify for Champions League. I hope they give him a bigger pair of shorts. Yikes. Real Sociedad scouting report. The goalkeepers have good reflexes. Well, that's disappointing. Good standing of hand. Why is it only ever talking about the goalkeepers? Is that a screen resolution thing? Should I be seeing more here? I need a better monitor. 9 of the 15 assists conceded have come from deep positions. Erman's aerial ability may help to exploit this. I'm not playing Erman in the final. He's an old man. Are you insane? Got UCL, and that wasn't even the 5-year plan. Yeah, exactly. Like our first Europa League qualification, which we did it in our first season up in the Bundesliga. It wasn't even on the cards. The board weren't talking about it. Nobody was bloody talking about it. Shouldn't have been a thing. And given our form, like even Conference League this season shouldn't have been a thing. We should have finished way lower, but thankfully got away with it. Forest could be looking for a manager. Ew, Liverpool won the Champions League. Villa is second in the Champions League. The Premiership. We're at that point of the save now after like 10, 12 years where things are just getting weird. Really weird. Brentford, Fulham, Southampton, Bournemouth, Newcastle, all the way down in 13th. So clearly their money's dried up. Check. Nice. Chops is getting goals. Who else is up there? Ipswich, Notts Forest, Leeds are down. Sorry, Leeds boys. West Brom. So they'll go down next season. Norwich have actually survived the season in the Premiership. Well, there you go. So familiar faces, but some weirdness. Brentford up there sniffing around. Tottenham missing out on Europe. We've ruined them by a point. City down in 6th position. Interesting. What's going on in Spain? Real Madrid, Atletico, Barca, Villarreal. That all looks about right. Espanyol. I've got a soft spot for Espanyol. Spurs are predicted 9th. Yeah. They dropped big. Did they drop though? We're talking about Tottenham. Did they really drop? Or have they just overperformed in the past? There's a turn up. PSG didn't win Ligue 1. What's happened here? For the second time in the save? Yes. Monaco have pipped them. And then they've just done it again. Very interesting. Montpellier, Marseille, Lyon, Rennes, Lille. I've got a soft spot for Lille as well. Managed them in my FM23 save. Had a great time. Very interesting. With an aging Mbappe. So Mbappe, however you say it. Bottle jobs anyway. Exactly. Oh, guys, it's terrifying. So we're as good in Germany as they are in Spain. I nearly said Italy. It's not America. Clubs don't move cities. Unless you're McDonald's Dons. Real finished first. No, they're at the top. Madrid, yeah. They won the league. And Atletico finished second. Charles Weickert. We tried to sign, and one comes us. The Branley Moore Dock Stadium has been hit by Europa League fever. So there'll be no supporters at the game because they're all going to be on lockdown. 52,000 screaming fans. It's going to be expanded. None of this is happening because it's all silliness. With German side, Arminia Bielefeld go into the game. We're favourite. Look at this. 1,588 people have voted. 30% reckon, it'll be a boring draw. It's a final. It can't be. You're all idiots. So 30% of people are stupid. 33% reckon Real Sociedad are going to win. 37% are deluded. Bielefeld all the way. Bastos unavailable for selection. They keep bringing him up, which means people know about Bastos. He was a good pickup, and I think he's going to be great. 3.5 million. Real Sociedad. I love it. I love it. Well done. Doesn't your team turn up in big games? We do, just not in the Bundesliga. Arminia Bielefeld will appear in their first UEFA Europa League final in our 129-year club history. We are ancient. There you go. When they play Real Sociedad de Football on Wednesday. Wednesday night football. Whatever the result, we'll be justly proud of their sensational run to the final. We absolutely will. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I agree with that. Best remembered for their memorable victory over Tottenham Hotspur on 26th of January. I would argue the two-legged run was better, but that was fun to roll them, to win the league stage, finish top of the table. Older than my dad's next. And it's only the second final for Real Sociedad, but their club history is only 125 years. Oh, they're little babies. Oh, the babies. Yeah, beating Spurs is going around. It's good fun, isn't it? Ease the pressure on the players. Yeah, there we go, nailed it. I almost went the one that was like, hey, you're in the final. Enjoy it and see if you can come home with the trophy. But I was worried like that might be pressure and they might all crack it. And if you ruin the dynamics right before a final, forget about it. The odds are they? Where are the odds? Yeah, so that was the survey thing. Doesn't say. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Every time I play Spurs Chain, can we play every week? Can we play it? Can we play it? Can we play it every week? That's what I was like after that much Gladbach game last night. Freaking 4-0. A couple more of them would have been handy. Jeez. What's super frustrating, if we just go back to the schedule, and I know we're splitting hairs, we're about to play in a cup final, league is done, we shouldn't worry about it, are some of these bloody draws, and it was the same deal last season. They're so costly, and just the stupid results that we picked up, like losing 1-0 to Stuttgart at home, stupid, because we don't often lose at home. The Dusseldorf game was ridiculous and painful. These draws, the draw against Hoffenheim, very costly. The draw, like that whole horrible run of form was not enjoyable. Draw against Frankfurt, stupid. Dortmund, fair enough. We weren't in a good place. This run was disgusting and really cost us. Mainly that result, again, against Hamburg. Crazy. We turn a couple of those around in the league, and this situation looks very, very different. Granted, we were 10 points off behind Freiburg. But flip those results, or one of them where we drew them, a couple of others, yeah, but we'll take Conference League. I'm cool with it. It's coffee time. Oh, Pinkies has been sacked by Bochum. Europa League is one of Arminia Bielefeld's biggest challenges. Agreed! That's why I said it. Lucas Rodriguez has been removed from our shortlist. Well, don't remove him, because yeah, we're gonna need a left back. Bath is leaving. We're expected to lose. They'd love to see us hold our nerve and win the competition, but they're expecting to lose. The supporters are excited. They want to see Chucklemaker play well. They want to see Maya play well. But they're expecting a defeat as well. So there's no pressure on us at all. And legitimately, I don't really care. I'd love to win it and get Champions League football. It would be amazing. But yeah, it's nice to have that backing, isn't it? You guys suck. You suck. But the way it usually goes in Football Manager, sometimes you get lucky, but generally, if you've never led your club to that kind of final or that kind of position before, first time you get there, you don't often pull it off. The Europa League, traditionally, for me at least, has always been an exception that I've been able to win it at the first time of asking. I'm not expecting that here. We're not a great team. We're a good team. We're not a great team. And there's exceptions to the rule. We made 2 German Cup finals, didn't win it. We lost our second FFA Cup in Australia with Adelaide United. We won the first one at the first time of asking. So it's weird. But then that competition's really, really dumb. Daniak's not fit. To be fair, Chops, that's how I feel every Manchester United game for the last 10 years. I love my club. We're going to get spanked. Mo Salah scores for Luton. And that's why this is the greatest game in the world. He's got to start. Not having Danyak fit and available is awful. I'm going to start Meyer over Stapley, which I know is dumb. Got to do it. There's pen. A pen is still a goal. It totally friggin' counts. Everyone's talking about how many goals Haaland scored this season. He scored more for Haaland than he did for Dortmund. He scored a lot of penalties too. They still count. Bundesliga reputation in the top 5 leagues. I don't even know how to find that out. Overview. Third. Reputation. So Prem's at top. La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, Ligue 1. Right. So if we were going to move clubs, it's these 2. We don't want to go down here. We want to wind up here. That's where we need to be. Interesting. Good shout, Ryogo. I didn't even think to check that. But that should be our yardstick. Okay. Because I'm a monster, and because I really need to go to the bathroom because my back teeth are bloating. Haaland, ugly man. Yeah, but he's also a monster and an amazing goal scorer, so there's that. And that's coming from a Manchester United supporter who he's ruined this year. So he may not win then. Maybe not, but stranger things have happened. We beat Tottenham to get here, but it is Tottenham. We are going to take a quick breather. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Everybody get up, stretch your cables, call all your friends, get them on the stream. Biggest game of Wizard of Oz for this year. Biggest game of Arminia Bielefeld's club history. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, so we'll jump to the BRB screen. We'll be back in a minute. I'm going to make another coffee and we'll come back. We will take our medicine. See you in a second, folks. Bye. I'm Blue Ocean. Calm Blue Ocean. Calm Blue Ocean. Okay. Yellow Plays, by the way, thank you for the follow. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I think I may have missed that happening. For the raid and the follow, you're a credit to the species. And thank you. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so scared. I've got stupidness ready in case we win/lose. I don't really care what happens in this game. Obviously, we want to win it. If we don't, it's not a disaster. We shouldn't. We're Arminia Bielefeld, for crying out loud. And we've got to do it without our main man, Danyak. It's Chops' birthday. Hopefully, we give you an amazing present. Do it for the 28. 28 is my number, hence the Deadpool 28. There's a story there. I'm not telling it. We've got other things to do. Oh, thanks for the kind words too, Chops. That's awesome. Didn't know who Christopher and That's fair. I'm pretty clueless too. Okay. That's the squad. Tempted as I am to start Novello, I really want Kim to score an amazing goal and do all the things. Is there anything we want to change? Left that stream instantly. Norris or Kovermans? Norris or Kovermans? How do you feel about big games, sir? He doesn't really care. I'm going to keep him in. That's our squad. That's what we're going with. Put me up top. I'm bloody self up top. I can't. We got Novello. We know he's good for an important goal. Oh, I don't want to hit the button. Okay, we're going. Pump the fists. Fans have been... They don't care about the fans. Boss, swing and a miss. Don't talk to us about the fans. We're all nervous as hell. Just give us chocolate and candy. Ooh, piece of candy. In my prime. That's it. 28 to 33 is like prime range for striker. Usually I sell them when they turn 30 because I'm stupid. This guy's injured. They don't have their goalkeeper. Well, Sociedad will have to cope without blah, blah, blah for the game. His absence is a massive boost for you, isn't it? It's going to have a huge impact. Like him out. What makes you so confident that you're able to stick with your recent tactical approach despite a run of disappointing result? Really? What planet are you living on, Jakobsen? You're an idiot. Planet football? You're off the planet, that's for sure. What a moron. Rafael Lorentz been in good form? Yes, he has. I actually paid attention to a pre-game press conference. Prime striker, 4 goals and 32 appearances. I had like 1 goal in maybe 10 games in my football career in the Brisbane Sunday Commercial League. And it's the worst goal you've ever seen. Proud of it. It's my moment in the sun. Scored a few goals playing indoor and won a trophy. I have the trophy on my wacky shelf that I forgot to turn the lights on for. We're watching all the animated stuff. This is the Europa League final. Everybody on your feet for the national anthem. I'm pretty sure the German national anthem was written by Kraftwerk. And here we go. Game is underway. We're these guys, the away side. They've got the football, which I don't like. We've taken the football back. Here's Utzon, plays it back to Norris. I thought we were just going to burst into the area there and do something awesome, but we slowed it down, which I'm okay with. We're keeping possession. Norris, don't give it up. Don't be stupid. Don't get pressed out of possession. Delabasic to Norris. Up to the Chuck man. Plays it through. Dizzy's in. Dizzy scores in the first 8 minutes. Dizzy friggin' Gillespie, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute hero. And that is 1-0 to Bielefeld. What a friggin' start. And it's the two midfielders combining, Chuck Maker and Gillespie. The Chuck man and the Diz. Boys need to settle down. It's early doors. God, now they're going to be mad. Close them down. No room. Don't let them do this to us. This is what we do. This is our trick. Stop them. Get over there. No pass. No. Oh, did you freaking see that? First of all, that shot's hit the post. Llorente was nowhere near it. It's come off the post, and Della Basic has cleared that with a back heel. And then it came back in. I had to pause it because that was awesome. It was more arse than class, but it was still cool. And they come again. Praise the lads. Gillespie's just buzzing. He's pumped out. Oh, God. No, not like this. Oh, cheeky, weird-ass free kick shenanigans going on here. Should be rules to get that. Close him down. Close him down. No shot. No shot. No shot. No pass. No nothing. Go, 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 go. Yeah, Llorente. It's fine. Plenty of time. I'm not telling anybody to man mark anybody because we're not capable of it. Della Basic was there. He was goal side. He was in the right place. Why has Llorente come off his line? Why has he come out for that? Gotta encourage the lads. Ugh. Chuckman didn't get goal side, and now we're chasing back. They're really mad. Oh no! It's all going wrong. Our defenders are doing their usual defendy crap, which is crap defending. Della Basic and Norris. Absolute cluster. Two-one down in the first half. It's not a disaster. We're not out of it. It's plenty of time, but I feel sad. Palmer, get your act together. Into the dressing room. You've been terrible. Sort it out. Attackers, I'm not happy with your finishing. Midfielders, go prove it. Defenders, I'm not happy with your defensive work. We're going to be looking to make potentially some early changes. Maya hasn't got it, so we'll throw Stapley on for him. Kim needs to lift his game, and question marks over Palmer. Maybe we fling Westergren over and throw Danny Floor on that side. And Norris. Norris is a real concern, and I kind of want Kovermans on sooner rather than later. Let's encourage the boys. We'll give it a few minutes, see how we're looking. Yeah, we've got to get Palmer off the field. He's really struggling. Oh, Norris is coming off. I'm going to make that change in a second. He's costing us. He's not shown up for it. We checked him. He's not like scared of big games or anything. He's supposed to be good. Pause. We're making changes. I shouldn't make a change before a set piece, but I've had a gutful. Kovermans, get on the bloody pitch. Swap these over. Danny Floor, you're coming on, even though you're not fully fit. It's probably really stupid. And Stapley on the right. There. Done. It's panic stations. 4 minutes into the second half, we're bringing in the changes. We're going to go positive. Because we're chasing the game. There's absolutely no point sitting back. God. Clear it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get stuck in. I'm going to get rid of that. Kim has not shown up today. Westergren is spent. I don't have anyone to throw on for him. We've got one more roll of the dice, and he's not fit, but I'm throwing on Daniek. And that's it. That's our lot. Let's get some aggro in. Let's go get an equalizer, boys. I've done all I can. It's up to you. Find us a space. Danyak with the ball into Novello. Done it again. Novello. This kid. The two substitutes. We throw Danyak on, who's not fit. Instant impact. Ball through to Novello. He just slots it in with a ridiculous amount of curve on the ball, and suddenly it is game on. We're screwed if this goes to extra time because we've got nothing in the tank. But if we can pinch a late winner somehow from somewhere, we are right back in this. 4 minutes of extra time. All of their plays are dead. We've got fresher legs on the pitch than them. We're going to extra time, which we absolutely cannot afford to do. Into the dressing room. Pump the fists. Yes. Show it all. Attackers. Go and prove it. Midfielders. Go and prove it. Defenders. I have faith in you. We've got lots of green. We absolutely don't want pens after last year's cup final where it took 14 rounds of penalties. And we've got Lorente in goal, who is crap. I've just realised once again we're going into extra time with an unfit Danyak. I'm going to leave it on attacking too. We're just going to go for it. Westergren's dead on his feet. We need to make a substitution. We're going to push Della Basic out there, and I'm going to bring on Urman, and I'm just making the change at the back. Or am I? No, I'm not. Do you know who I want on the pitch right now? Benke Dardai. On the left for Utzon. He's exhausted. This is really dumb. Right, encourage the boys. Ignore. I don't care if they got yellows. Get them sent off. It doesn't matter. Just keep kicking them. We've already hurt one. Let's break another one. Break all of them. I'm going with the Leeds mentality. Just kill them. Half time, in extra time. Everybody's exhausted. Or most of them are exhausted. Second period. Encourage. They've got the football. No. Don't like. Pressure. Get the football. No. Don't let him in. Hate it. Hate it. Hate all of this. All of this is bad. Bad times. Not happy. Forcing him back. I like it. Run, run, run. Keep us off his line. Pressure, pressure. With two straight. Oh my God. Stapley. Over to Dardai. Novello's offside. Flags up. Oh God, they've got the football. Do we drop back to positive? No, we stick with what's working. If we lose, we lose. It doesn't matter. Pressure, push, press, 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 press. Look at them, they're just spinning around. Oh, Novello was in there. More pressure, more pressing. Yes, Kovermans out to Stapley. He comes away with it. He's got Novello in the middle. If he can find him, he does. But the defender's just in the way. Go on, run it straight out. No. 5 minutes. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, no. We've taken them all the way. Everybody's dead. And now it's penalties. Which are not our friend. Pump the fist. No. Point the finger. This is your chance to be heroes. Make sure you have no regrets. Absolutely. I have faith in you. Be the difference maker. Utmost confidence. Maya's anxious. Dude, you're not even on the pitch. Settle down. All right. Here we go. You can't write this stuff. Come on, Llorente. For once, do something good with your life. Be a hero. Save this penalty. He saved it! Dizzy. The goal scorer. Hammers at home. 1-0 to us. We have the trophy now. Save it again, Llorente. Went the right way. I thought he was going to get there. Yes. Okay. The hero, Benkei Dardai. The legend. Buries it. Not a problem. Don't even trip. Peterson! Red Dwarf reference. Come on, Llorente. Keep him out. No. I hate Llorente. Novello, please let him score this. Damn. Pressure's all back on Llorente now. Well, it's all on their shooters, but... Correa. Oh, I can feel it slipping away. Come on. Bottom corner. We're still level. Let's not go to 14 rounds. Let's just have him sky it over the bar, put it wide, kick it at the referee. Something stupid. Llorente makes an awesome save. Oh no! It crossed the line. VAR. Surely. It's Della Basic. It's a centre back. Oh, the keeper got a hand to that, but it's gone in. Oh, my word. Oh, I want to walk away. I don't want to watch this. Llorente now. He's up next. I think it's going to be another defender for us. You save another one. Save the next one. It's Kovermans. I'm slowing it down for hours because this is our season over. Needs to put it in. Oh, I can't watch. Oh, I feel sick. I'm going to die. Oh, yes. Come on, Llorente. Come on, Llorente. Oh, he got there again. But he's got arms like Gumby and they just bend and let everything in. Billy Stapley. I'm slowing it down for hours every time. I know it's annoying, but we've got to build the drama. No! Oh, man. On penalties. Why are you going down the guts, you idiots? We pushed them all the way. We've got no business being in a continental final. Heroic effort to take it through extra time. It's disappointing. It's heartbreaking to miss out on penalties, but penalties are a lottery. One of the guys we thought would have buried it did not in Novello, which is disappointing. And Stapley hasn't finished his, but hey, Novello saved our bacon yet again to take it that far. I'm proud of him. I really am. Yeah, I think that's the right talk. We didn't get the result we wanted, but you were awesome. You deserve the goal. Daniak off the bench, injured, had no business being out there, but he powered through. Chuckman and Gillespie, as always. Correa stepped up, the youngster. I did see the fixtures, Chop. Sorry, I was just a little bit distracted by everything going on. So he copped Inter, Atalanta, Sporting, PSG, Ajax. I know it's Ajax. Bayern, Milan. Easy. I am proud. Wasn't to be today, but the future is definitely bright. What did you think of Rafael Novello's goal? Oh, well, Gustavo Ruano from the Spanish Football Review, you can go back and watch the VOD and you can see my reaction. But for now, I'll tell you whatever that says. Can we talk about his goal for a moment? We can talk about his goal forever. I want to sell Stapley. If we'd been destroyed, as we've seen after a couple of other finals and disappointments, I had the Deadpool mask ready to hide my face and my sadness and my tears. I don't need it. I'm disappointed. I'm legitimately not sad to lose that game. We took them all the friggin' way. We overcame massive hurdles like Tottenham Hotspur to get to that point. And again, just 2 ordinary penalties is all it cost us, and a questionable goalkeeper. But for us, like 4 seasons ago, when we joined this club, they were flirting with relegation from the Zwei Bundesliga. We took them, got them promoted, survived, European qualification, cup finals, big signings. We've changed this club. Yeah, well, we had massive hurdles and we had to play Tottenham. There's like a comma there or parentheses or something. We still get nearly 4 million for not winning, which is not a bad return. We'll go to the press conference. We get another 3.24 for, I assume that's unclaimed prize money or money laundering because it's FIFA or UEFA. No, TV money. I'll take it. Another 900 grand, coefficient ranking pool, blah, blah, blah. We're paying out 1.5 million of that to the players. Europa League review. Apparently, Real Sociedad are the biggest overachievers. I would argue it is us. And look who's got the highest average rating. It's a hell guy who doesn't even play here anymore. What's he up to now? Where did you go? You went to Leipzig and you've played a few games, but you haven't been amazing. He hasn't scored for him in the league. Apparently. Yeah, all those goals were for us. Well, that was worth the move for you, wasn't it, Sahel? He could have said no and signed a contract with us, but he didn't. Yeah, that's very true. I am pleased, despite the defeat. Maya won't be here next season. I'm not interested in bringing him in permanently. Stapley, 22. He has his moments, but he's let us down this season. Kim has like nearly 20 goals, but he's so inconsistent. He's not our number 9 next year. Novello is. He's our man moving forward, I think. I'm just looking at the average ratings and the guys under a 7. It's like, that's the question. Chops, meanwhile, 4 games into the Prem season with Luton Town, 3rd. 10 points after 3 games. Not bad. Third of 10, sorry. Top and second, both on 10. How you won 10 points after 3 games? It's only 9 points. Stadium expansion done 21,000. Nice. We'll look at squad planner shortly. We'll look at it now. Yep. Yeah. Next season. We need to look at next season. I'll do it later. I can't be bothered. Did we win the final? We did not, Mr. Bracky. Sad times. Lost on penalties. So we took an early lead through the Gillespie-Chuckman connection. They came back in the first half with 2 quick-fire goals. And we were a bit worried. We made some changes. Novello's come onto the pitch with Danyak pretty much at the same time. Danyak, who wasn't fit. And they've equalised. We went all the way through extra time. No score, but chances on both sides. And yeah, Novello missed his penalty, the young 19-year-old, and then Stapley's missed the last one. So Real Sociedad walk away with the trophy, but we get the moral victory. Kim Ki-seong is Young Player of the Season yet again in the Europa League. And we've got players in Europa League Squad of the Season, Delabasic and Kovermans. Nice. CL football for Luton Town. There's a sentence nobody thought they were going to see today. No Champions League, but we'll be playing in an even bigger competition next season. The one that everybody wants. The Conference League. That's what we were really chasing. Oh, God. Wage budget of 1 million and a huge transfer budget of 9 million quid. We are going to have to sell to buy. Hey, Luton never played Champions League football until 2029. It's 2034 here on Earth 4. And Bielefeld still haven't made it. Any big average youngsters you can cash in? Not really. Stapley maybe, but what's his value? 8 to 9 million. It's not really worth it. Westergren's wanted by Leipzig, but Westergren's happy now, by the way. He dropped his grumpy last night, so we're keeping him. Palmer isn't worth a fortune. He's wanted by Colin and Augsburg. We could let him go. Kim, good as he is, he's not going to get any better at this point. He's been inconsistent and annoyed me. We could get decent value there, but I'm not going to offer him out. Fathi's leaving. We're going to offer out some of the kids. Like, again, there's no value there. Yep. No worries, Rodrigo. Thank you for hanging out with us and joining us for the biggest game in the history of this channel, a Europa League final. I'm sorry we couldn't get the result for you, but, you know, next time, Gadget, we'll make it happen. I'm going to accept all of these offers, except for all of them. You can go to John Yam Dragons, and the rest of them can do one. I'm kidding. We'll just accept all of them because we don't want him. But I hope he goes to John Yam. Our old club. Milan Jovanic is a striker slash winger, which intrigues me. He's only 18, which is also great, with high potential. I know we don't have a lot of money, but that is tempting. Let's have a chat to his agent. Hey, I want your boy. 4.9 to 9.4. Cheap wage, breakthrough prospect. I mean, that's doable. 2-0 win for Luton at friggin' Inter. Nice. I'll offer you 2.5 right now, cash money in your hand, Venezvezda, whoever you are. And then on installments, I will offer you another 3 million Imperial credits of the realm. And you can have 20% of profit from the next sale. How do you feel about that? Young 18-year-old. He's interested. Delabasic. You have a chat to this dude? Yeah, good man. Start the negotiations. Yep, that's all fine. All we're going to do is take out any yearly wage rise because I hate them. And I want to jack this up a little bit. There's a signing. We're going with youth. Youth. And maybe some oldies on freeze, potentially. Squad planner. This is for the current season. Let's look at next season. So striker-wise, this is all wrong. Get out. Nope. Boom. Boom. You're not good enough. So that striker. On the left. No. 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 Beatson, yes. Bastos. Bastos is going to be first choice. On the right, Alexander Krieger. No, you're a centre back. What garbage is this? Bastos can play on that side too. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me investigate that. Is he as good? He is as good. Well, then why aren't I playing Utzon on the left and Bastos on the right? Could be doing that all bloody season. Had them both in. Home to Chelsea. Yeah, you can chalk that one up to just don't be counting on those points. Daniel, Chuckman, where's Dizzy? Dizzy's not even there. That seems stupid. Krieger's a centre back. Get out. Norris, Kovermans, Sane above, Gaia above. Gaia above. Yep. And then probably Dadai over Norris. Actually, no. Bastos over Norris. Bastos over these guys. Yeah, that makes more sense. Garatwa, no, you're not good enough. Oh, we're going to have to extend Daniel's contract. Never beaten them 14 games. Yeah, don't be counting on those points. Daniel, Chuckman, Bastos, Norris, Dadai, Sunny, Gaia. List him. Garatwa, list him. He's not good enough. And DMs, Kovman's, Correa. Yep. Hey, there you go. Goalie, goalie, goals. Left back. This all seems stupid. Westergren. Yep. Trying to clear out some of this dead weight. You're not in my plans. Bassett, Kovman's. Nope, nope. We need a centre back. Badly. Nope, nope. Right back. Nope. 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 And a right back. Oh, we need defenders and then goalkeeper. There we go. Squad planner. Done. Sorted. Go forth and recruit on our behalf. What a bloody stream. I'm exhausted already. That game took it out of me. That Europa League final, which we didn't win, if you missed it. Took them all the way on penalties. It was great. We've got some offers. Garatwa. Yes. He's a part of the Revenant Alliance and a trader. Take him away. Chump change for these guys. I will take all of your money. Thank you. It's not a lot. And I've already spent a big chunk of the transfer budget, potentially. How are we looking? We've dropped some core fans. We've got more families. Our corporate has gone up. We've lost 1.9 million followers. Really? Talk about fickle. 25,000 people on the season ticket waiting list. That's cool. Performance analysts, yeah. Club vision, expectations. What do they want? Possession, blah, blah, blah. Reach the latter stages of the Conference League. We can do that. Top half finish for the Bundesliga. Work towards qualifying for the Europa League. Yeah, we're cool with that. Squad dynamics are pretty good. End of season team meeting. Hey, everybody. Finishing top half. Cool. Conference League, reach the final, latter stages of the Conference League. Brilliant. Discuss promises later. Thanks all. Enjoy your break. Get out of my face. Season injury report, don't care. Squad identities, but don't care. No offers for 4 players. Get out. Oh my god. Him check's on fire. Krieger. Get out. I said get out. Get out of my football club. Fabian. I've tried to help you, but get out. Such a jerk. Piper. Hi Piper, how you going? You get out. 3-0 win. Nicely done. Just rub some salt in my existing wounds. Palace want song. Where are we going for training camp? We can go to Austria. We can go to Italy. Let's go to Italy again. I won't go to Austria. It's boring. Do you think Crystal Palace winning over? I don't care. They'll do what they want. We are going to job hunt this summer. We're not going to go for everything. We're not going to take rubbish jobs. But if we can look at moving to maybe La Liga or the Prem, I think that's a worthwhile shift. I don't think we can until everything ticks over to the new season, though. What do we got here? Nothing huge. Campaign steps up for Papon to win the Copper Trophy. Also under consideration, one of our boys, Dela Basic. Offer for Fabian. Zimmerman's eligible for a contract, but we're not going to give him one. Here's Lucas Rodriguez. He's a bit more expensive than I like, but he is a fullback. He's only 20, but he's pricey. No worries, Chops. Yeah, I figured it was late there. Yeah, thinking about it. We'll see what opportunities present themselves. Thank you for riding along, Chops, and for the help with the timeout, which went horribly wrong. But good luck with your save. Have a good snooze. Always good to see you. Much appreciated, sir. Have fun. But yeah, Miss Bracky, I'm not actively pursuing a move, but we're going to keep an eye on it, just in case there's some good opportunities, which right now there's not. I'm not interested in going to the Championship or dropping down. Spa won't actually be in Serie A, so there's no point going there. I don't want to go to Serie B. We're not going to the the Zwei Bundesliga or the Drei Liga. And the Leverkusen and Bochum jobs don't interest me. So we just need to see how it shakes out elsewhere. Bayern have just won the German Cup. Again. Real Madrid offer incoming. Oh, I wish. Hey, end of season review. Let's get this done. So, signings in Novello, B-. Lorente, B. Westergren, A-. Meyer, B. Norris, A+. Sane is a C. Saul's a B. Bastos is a B+. I agree. And he's got a minimum fee release clause of 58 million. We paid 3.5 million. Not bad. We signed Fathy. He's also straight back out the door. Gaia, yeah. Transfers out. Who did we let go? Tommy Pennington left. Radi left on a free. Wojciechowski we sold. Sahel Goy was out of our control. Espindola needed to go. Donati we let go because he needs to play. Same with Parky. Zanola we hated with a passion. David Doom left just for lack of game time. And Uja, who we bought and never really used, also left. And Smanichi played 40 games, 14 goals, 5 assists for a 6.79 while out on loan. That is not awful. In terms of performances, the board are really pleased that we qualified for the Conference League, which is weird. Maybe they should have been disappointed because we qualified for Europa League 2 seasons in a row, but whatever. 95% capacity for home attendance on average, but we did expand the stadium midstream, and for a chunk of the beginning of the season we had a reduced capacity, so that's a thing. Europa League, we get a B for reaching the final. That seems stupid. Look at that. We were undefeated until the final. That puts a different spin on things. We were legitimately undefeated in the Europa League up until the final. And even then, that was only on penalties. That is cool. And then in the Cup, we didn't have a good time. And we lost on pens. So there you go. Biggest win, 5-0 over Gronk. Match to remember, match against Mönchengladbach. 3 goals to Sahel Goy, who's no longer with us. He's not dead, he just left the club. And then the 2-0 win over Fenerbahce, goal of the season. Novello gets goal of the season for his free kick. Maybe the first time ever. I 100% agree with the Call of Football Manager, because Dizzy's goal was last season. No, Pennington, sorry, scored the epic goal, I think. One of them, nobody knows. Who cares? We're down a bit on competition prize money because we didn't get as far in the Cup, I suspect. but everything else is up a little bit. Shirt sales, Kim sold the most, Daniek, Chuck Vermaker, Westergren, and Delabasic. That makes sense to me. In terms of ratings, this is where it gets interesting and helps us decide our transfer policy. Farthy at a 6.74. I would have been looking to move on anyway. He's already on his way out. Delabasic is fine on a 6.91. He played a lot of football, but Farthy needs to go. Westergren was fine. He moved around a lot between left and right back, so we need to get him into a settled role. Kovermans, despite playing less, still rated better than Norris. That's interesting. Our highest rated player was Daniek, which makes sense to me. Chuckman's still up there on a 7.12. Utzon, Kim. Stapley somewhat lacking on a 6.87, and that's reflected in his inconsistency. Club awards. Daniek is player of the season. Young player of the season is Westergren. Signing of the season is Lorente, questionable. Novello, goal of the season. Kim is the top goal scorer with 19. Utzon with 10 assists. 5 player of the match awards for Kim. Highest average rating for Daniek. Most passes, Correa. Nobody cares. Most goals in the match is Kim. Highest transfer fee paid, 35 million quid for Daniel Westergren. And highest transfer fee received, Sahel Goy. And there you have it. Here's a timeline. Look at this. 12 years ago now. Started here at Adelaide United. Craziness. There's our Aussie Cup win. There's our A-League Finals win. There's jumping ship to John Yam, where we won everything we could possibly win. This is where we run away to Italy and everything goes pink for a while. And then we run away to Germany. There's our promotion, a record points haul. 400 matches in charge. A managerial award, manager of the year. Remember that? That was good times. No mention of our final, though. Seems weird. Seems a bit short-sighted. Seems a bit harsh. Following the completion of this season's best 11, Arminia Bielefeld supporter posted Passion Fast proudly announced 4 players have joined the overall best 11. Stapley's in the team. That's a concern. Kovermans, Palmer, and Correa are now part of the club's proud history. So, if we have a look at the all-time best team, apparently Aguilar is best right back. David Doom. Decore, Correa at left back. What? He's never played there. Ribeiro, Bastida, Benkei Dada, Chuck Maker, Stapley, Kinky Song, and Shara. Robin Hack? Are you serious? Ridiculous. Nobody cares. 120 grand paid out for cup stuff. And yeah, nothing really happened for us in that competition. Whew. Any new jobs coming up? Nope. Again, we're looking for Premier League, we're looking for La Liga, and that's about it because the other leagues have a lower reputation than us. If we have a look at the managerial profile, I don't think anything would have changed at this point. If we look at attributes, no, it has increased. All 20s now down here. Interesting. Attacking is 16, defending is 14. Even fitness is up to 4. We still don't care about goalkeepers. We're still unwilling to change. And we don't hate kids as much as we used to. So that's something. Our contract is up in a couple of years. We've got some players with not long left on their deals. Chuckman is one. I'm tempted to extend. Gillespie's deal is running out. That loan's going to expire. Anyone else in 2034? So it's really only Gillespie. And where's Daniek? Daniek's still got another year to go. I can't let Chuckman go. I can't do it. There's no way. It's Chuck Vermaker. He's a hero. Hey, but we have signed a new striker, a new backup. So we're covered in case Kim does go and they activate his release clause, which could happen. He's had a couple of good seasons. He's won multiple awards while he's been with us. And for Palace, who've just been promoted to the Premier League, bigger piece of business. If it was me, I'd be doing it. I'd be chasing Ivan Pollard if it was me, but hey. So it's continue manager for a little bit here, while we wait for everything to tick over and see what's what. Some of these prices are, as usual, gross and terrifying. I'll restart that. We'll check it out later. Scouting finished on Nico Linna, who is trash. No training. Everyone's on holidays. Nobody's here. Don't tell me about the training stuff. Oh, Bristol Rovers could be on for a promotion. Look at that. One of the clubs I support in real life. Along with Manchester United. Don't judge me. It's the off-season, guys. Send me an email. This is dumb. Everybody chill out. Man, this is going to be a harsh transfer window. I kind of want to bring in oldies for like a year, 2 years on freeze. And another million. Let's have a look at the scouting. Just for poops and giggles. And just see what's around. If we add a filter. Anyone expiring in a few months? If he doesn't already have a transfer arranged, you already do. You already do. You already do. Keelan Dempster at Chesterfield. Nope. Nope. You're a striker, which doesn't help me. A right back? I mean, what about in 6 months? Does that change anything? It changes a couple. Florian Wiegel. It's a right winger. No. But you're already going somewhere. Why are you joining Mainz, you moron? Shouldn't have done that. It was really dumb. Ahmed El Haddad. That's a striker I've literally just looked at. Pay attention, DP. Make a fool of yourself. Kind of what we want. Somebody can play both sides, but he's going to retire. 31-year-old striker, 32-year-old. And it's diminishing returns at this point, isn't it? Maybe loanees, maybe something. 10th with Tottenham and the board don't hate me. Even FM knows it's Tottenham. They're like, yeah, 10th. That's about right. It's our level. You could probably drop 4 or 5 more positions and they'll still be like, dude, you're fine. This is Tottenham. You don't have to win anything. It's a crazy job. Every 10, 15 years, make a final and, get everyone excited. And then just take your foot off the pedal. That's how it works, right? We didn't win Manager of the Year. What a rip-off. Runner-up, though. Who spoiled Trainer of the Year? Or Yara? Fight gets relegation bravely. Yep. Give it your best. That's all we ask. Like, you're rubbish, but we can see what you're trying to do. Ermin happy, the promise has been kept. Stapley's happy, his promise has been kept. Fabian is heading out the door, and we're getting 48,000 Imperial credits to the realm. Who do I support? I should really stop talking trash because my main team forever, because I've still got family over there in the area. And I've just always supported Manchester United. And my second team is Bristol Rovers. from down Bristol way. Not Bristol City, Bristol Rovers. The Pirates. Arr, go the Gas. None of this really helps me out. We need defenders. We need fullbacks. We need really good fullbacks. Or a really good fullback. We might be letting Palmer go, even though he's our captain. You're really telling me Florian Becker could be as good as Daniel? Maybe. Alright, I'll allow it. We're still going to keep an eye on the job centre all summer, because if a good opportunity comes up, we're going to throw our hat in the ring. Hey, look at this. We're doing him a solid. He's joining the oh no, he's joining John Buck. Ugh. I thought he was joining John Yam. I misread it. So hopefully it goes to John Buck and sucks, because John Yak used to torment us back in our South Korean days. They were one of our main rivals. Garat was going for a couple of 100k. So we've got some dead weight moving out. We're trimming some fat out of the wage budget. Not a huge amount. Not a huge amount at all. But you know, it's something. What's going on here? Any buggins at all for cheap with awesomeness. I want this guy, but he's 18 million. Boo. Boo. You're 23 and have never fulfilled your potential. Boo. Where's my defenders at? Where my defenders at? Tom Dillon, 22, from Northern Ireland. 3-star, 3.5-star. He's 22. And we do need another centre back. It's all very interesting and appealing, and I like it. Some very expensive options there that we can't possibly afford. Is Utzon deserving of an international call-up? Absolutely, because that helps me. And he should have international experience, even though he's only playing for Sweden. So we're moving some bodies on and trimming some fat. We've got enough midfielders in the youngsters. We need fullbacks. That's pretty much it. Like, as infuriating as Llorente is, we're not going to do any better for the money. There's a World Cup coming up. This guy, we lost this guy so early. And look at his value, it's disgusting. The Wodge, Morgala, Stenman, Parky. A bunch of our old players are going to the World Cup. And a bunch of our current players. Farthy's going. That seems weird. Xiong. Chuckman's going to the World Cup. Lorente, Westergren, and Della Basic. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like it. Mason Mount retiring. We're hitting that point of the save where modern day players are old buggers now. Dortmund have just re-signed their manager. Let's check in at the job centre. Oh, there's new ones. Anything intriguing? Hello. That's what we're talking about, kids. Boop, boop. We are going to apply for the City job. We are going to apply for the Arsenal job. I'm also going to apply for the Wolves job. because that's the league we want to be in. Wolves I'm less excited about, but we're more likely to get an offer. But we can delay that. These two. Either of these two. Again, I'm not desperate to go, but we are short on cash. Ipswich are getting relegated, so no. BPL? What BPL? What are we talking about? Yeah, Ipswich finished bottom, so they're on the way down to the championship. Leverkusen, Bochum are going down. Leverkusen are worse off than we are. And yeah, Spal, even though it's Serie A, slightly lower league reputation than us, and they're getting relegated from the looks of things. So 3 Prem jobs, 3 applications. Again, realism rules apply. So I'd like to think, in real life, if I was a football manager, being a diehard Manchester United supporter, if the City job came up, I wouldn't apply for it. Be like, no, I hate City, they're the enemy, wouldn't do it, never in a million years, blah, blah, blah. The reality is, if I'm working as a football manager, I'd be an absolute friggin' mercenary. Like City, big money, results, players, resources, profile, in a heartbeat. Might be able to take my job at Tottenham when I get sacked. Not sure that's how it works. If it was a network save, then yeah, it'd be an option. Sadly, not quite. Same deal. If the Tottenham job came up in this save, as much as I don't even say I don't like Tottenham. I'm indifferent. I nothing them. I'd take a job at Tottenham in FM. Easy. But the next save we do for FM will be a 1-club save. It'll be a full-blown road to glory, pick a club, lower division, win everything. Because I haven't done that for years. There's Angelo. 200 million. Oh. What I would give to sign someone like that in this save. Llorente set for move to Norwich. 4 million, maybe we should... I mean, do we give him a new contract? It seems stupid, right? Seems like Qatar buying United and we sign Mbappe in exchange for our morals. Nah, I think they do it. It's too expensive. And they've got a, like, I know technically there's a bottomless pit of money if they do it. But the cost of buying the club is looking like 6 to 7 billion or something insane. Plus, even once they've done that, all that leveraged debt that the Glazers have saddled the club with, you got to sort that out before you can spend 200 million on someone like Mbappe. So, yeah, without generating more and more debt, they need to clear those books. And more than going out and spending stupid money on a player like that, they need to redo Carrington, need to upgrade training facilities, 100%, absolutely. And Old Trafford needs upgrading, needs, I don't know if it's expansion, just general maintenance or whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't call it New Trafford, that'd be gross. And I think if you're going to do it, you've got to keep Old Trafford. You just kind of got to build around it. Don't do a Wembley and knock it down. Like, Old Trafford is Old Trafford, but do what you can with what's there. Keep what you can, and build around it. But it 1000% needs an upgrade. Because we're Manchester United. We should have the best stadium in the world. And it should be built to hold 100,000 people, because I hate that it's at like 90,000 now. Get it over the line. Make it happen. 36 goals in 37. I'm not sure about Llorente, but we can't let him go for 4 million. That much I know. I'll deny that transfer and make him miserable if we have to. Aaron Ramsdale, the young goalkeeper for Arsenal, is retiring in this universe. He's done with foosball. Qatar by us, Mbappe will join because I will turn PSG to a feeder club. Maybe. But then the owners of PSG are owned by like a different arm of the Qatari mob. And like the money and everything's nice. And I know everyone's excited, like Glazer's out. Yeah, it's going to be great. I don't want to get political or anything else or go right in depth, but I've got concerns about Qatari ownership of the club. It doesn't necessarily sit right with me. That's as much as I'm going to say on it, but Glazer's out, I'm all for whatever it takes. We are extending Gillespie's contract. It's done. It's done. We're going to extend all these deals that we can, or that they recommend we do. Nope. Nope. Is anyone else there who says don't? No, we need to add these two. Of course, we're extending David De Gea's contract as our goalkeeping coach. That's a no-brainer. Yeah, the World Cup was a weird one. But then world football is going to be in a mess, or at least, I mean, FIFA's always been a mess. It's been a mess for a long friggin' time. But until Infantino's out, nothing that happens is going to make a hell of a lot of sense, really. Because that guy's a nutcase. Yes. Just lost the 20th at home. Oh, no. We did it in this side. We made a Europa League final and we lost to Frankfurt, sorry, who were in the relegation zone. We're the reason they clawed out of it after that match. Straight after beating Tottenham Hotspur. There's no rhyme or reason in this game. It doesn't make any sense. It never ever will. But you got to power through. Fell upwards from Sunderland to Tottenham. Nice. Did you though? It's a matter of opinion. Failing upwards I've made a career of, and I'm not even talking about in Football Manager. I'm talking about in the real world. Bristol Rovers have submitted their retain list. How are we doing in the staff stakes? Been a couple of very interesting jobs pop up anymore? Nope. Come on, you know you all want to hire me. Why are you playing coy? Don't be a job tease. Just come and make me an offer. Why would you want Zlatan? I've been outperforming him for years. Why would you want Pep? He's a has-been. Why would you want Patrick Vieira? He's French. Arsenal, City, what you want, what you've been lacking all these years is an idiot Australian at the helm. Think of how fun the press conferences will be. You'll still have someone sitting there with a hard to understand accent, but I mean, I could be pretty funny. without it being completely out of character. Pep Guardiola makes a joke and everybody loses their mind. Oh my god, he's actually human. I do it all the time. Should have stayed with them, even if I finished 17th in the championship that year. No idea what Tottenham saw in me. Failure. No. It's funny, actually. I've never actually stopped to consider that when those sort of job offers happen, like, why? What is it based on? Is it your manager profile? Is it your win percentage? Is it what you're asking for or what you're worth in terms of contract? Do they really heavily weight your tendencies? So if their club vision is sign players under the age of 23 for the first team, and that's all you do, is that what tips them over the edge? But that being said, in this save, we've had clubs approach us for interviews without us applying, saying, we think you'd be a really good fit because you sign youngsters and you play this way. We're worried because you don't make set pieces a huge thing. Which, if anyone knows how to do that, let me know. Because I don't know how to tell them, like, hey, set pieces, do more of that. We've got play for set pieces, turn on, set piece instructions. Apparently, I'm like the anti-set piece monster. Anyway, but they approach us, interview us, we talk about all the stuff they like about us, and then nothing happens. So we are going to enter contract negotiations with Kim. Qualify for contract. We've already done that, so that's fine. Finalize, negotiate. 28 grand, 33 million. I want to bump that up to 35. If he scores 15 goals, he gets 130 grand. Yeah, I'm actually happy with all of this. He hates big matches. I don't know how to fix that. I think I'm just bad. I'm pretty new FM. No such thing as a bad FM player. It's a lot to take on, depending on how you're playing it. But even if you've got it's set for your assistant to do absolutely everything, and all you're looking after is like team selection and management, this game throws a lot of information at you, like a lot, constantly, and it can be hard to filter through the chuffer to get it. What's important. Like, I avoid the data hub like a plague because that is a rabbit hole my brain can't afford to fall down. Looking at charts and statistics, and I could probably identify areas to make tweaks and adjustments and things like that to improve a bunch of stuff, but I can't be bothered because I just find that stuff really boring, so I don't do it. And again, like a lot of the meetings and stuff that I'm just like, nah, send me an email. I don't want to go to the meeting and have big discussions with assistants and all that rubbish about it, which is totally true. And there's some things that you'll do in game that don't make sense in the real world. Or no, sorry, vice versa. So there's things that you could do in the real world that the game doesn't understand and won't let you do. Like when you join a new club, you should be able to walk in and talk to the players and say, hey, by the way, you guys have been, doing all right up to this point. Your results are pretty good. What system have you been playing? Or talk to the existing assistant manager or somebody at the club to find out what was being done. But no, every time you join a new club, unless you've got the preset saved, you go into the tactics screen and you've got to create a new tactic from scratch. Shouldn't be the way. The players are there. They're all professional footballers. They know what they've been doing. They know what their instructions are. Why can't you just have a chat to them and say, tell me what you were doing. We'll do that until I've assessed and decided whether or not we need to make a change, because that's what a real manager would do. Also, players that are on loan that you want to bring in, right? So let's say we wanted to sign Maya and he was coming to the end of his contract. You can't make a transfer offer for that player before that contract ends, but he might sign for another club, or they might trigger an extension or something and rob you of that opportunity. Why can't, even without having an official piece of paper signed, because again, it probably shouldn't, but this happens all the time, you'd pull Maya aside and just say, hey, by the way, I know we can't do anything official yet because you're still under contract with Newcastle, but Do you want to join us permanently at the end of the deal? We'd love to have you. Let's get a handshake on it. We'll talk to your agent. We'll go with the paperwork drawn up, ready to go. And then loan expires, bang, we submit it all and you're in. Can't do that in the game. The other thing, players who play wing back, who can't play left back. What? What? Doesn't make any sense. So those sorts of things. The game itself isn't a genius. So if you're trying things and they don't work, don't feel bad. It's probably because the game isn't programmed to do that. It does have its limitations. But to be fair, it doesn't have heaps of them. You're pretty free to mess around. One thing I do miss a little bit, and I've thought about this a few times through the season, I might have talked about it on stream. Back in the day, and I can't remember what version up to it was in FM, but you'd set all your positions up, you could right click and draw little lines all over the pitch for what you want players to do. So for these guys, the fullbacks, instead of just setting them as fullbacks or wingbacks or whatever, I could pick their position and I could say, but you know what? I'd like you to make your runs all the way up here to support the attack. And then DM, I'd like you to drop back with a little arrow and form a back three. Help us out. Or this guy, I want you pulling central. I want you running out to the right to draw a defense. Like, you could get that specific. This was pre 3D engine, I'm pretty sure, or very early days of 3D engine. But that was a cool thing. I'd say the reason that doesn't exist now is because the match engine that's been built isn't flexible enough to do that. But that gave you so much freedom. I had no idea what I was doing. And I probably broke everything and it was an absolute disaster. I can't remember. But it was a nice touch of being able to semi-dictate runs and have, like, in your head, a bit more interaction with the players and give more specific instructions. So yeah, my thing with FM is always like more detailed media, club, player interactions. The football side of it, I think, is great. I want more of the role play elements, because it's always pitched as a sports simulator or a football simulator or a management simulator. And I don't think it is. I think it's misrepresenting what the game is. At its core, Football Manager is a role-playing game. It's an RPG. You've got your stats that you've got no control over, but you level up over time with experience and everything else. Whole bunch of factors that contribute to that. But the narrative in this game, there is no set story. There is no narrative to adhere to. You're literally creating it all in your own head. Like, Mr. Bracker's going through it at the moment. Managing a club, I might get sacked. So you've got all the drama and stress of that, and the hope of turning it around and having to try different things and navigate the media while that's all going on. It's super cool, and I don't think there's another game like it. Rafael Lorente has just represented Spain. Congratulations. One of our scouts has retired. Let's hire a new one. Fathy gets 5% of his transfer fee. Celtic have signed Kiri Tershget and Mohamed Fathy. Worried that a regular starter was sold because he's a giant Sukinuna blah blah blah. And I was sick of him. Leeds want Kim. He's got no interest in joining Leeds. Well, then he's not going. Because he's not interested. Awesome. Yeah, supporters are just going to trust us to do the right thing by the club as much as we can. We've got some money in for Farthy that basically pays for the other kid, the young winger that we're bringing in. It replaces that, bumps our cash back up. Well, it doesn't, because we already had that money in, but we've got 7 million for fullbacks. And that's about it. So, we're going to get scouted players. We're going to set our filters. Anybody that we can afford, basically. Innocent Cuckoos, only 99 million. I'll get 5 of them. Easy peasy. Up to 6 million for a 17-year-old seems a bit. Oh, dear, oh dear. What's happening in the freeze? Is anybody else popping up? A 35-year-old Diego Dello? He's already joining Bren. Blah, rubbish. Jeremy Frimpong from Monaco. Start from a trial. Dude, you're out of contract soon. Come on in. Come and have a chat. Might give you a job. I didn't want to go there. There we go. Who else might be any good? Jose is retiring. "21 years old, 4-star potential. That seems low risk. Let's talk to his agent. How's it going? I'd like to sign him. Incredibly interested. Cheap wage, first team. Thanks for that. Cool. Contract. I'm going to approach the sign. No yearly wage increase. That seems dumb. Drop your wage a little bit. Yeah. Yep. Freebie! Is he the solution to all our problems? Absolutely not. And I think I will, depending on what happens with the trial. If he comes in, we'll check him out, and oh god, I'm going to talk to your agent. Hey, he wants a decent wage. He wants to start a bunch of matches. Thanks for the feedback. Let's just have a look at his history real quick. He's 33 years old. Monaco, Barcelona, Bayern. Yep. All right. I'm offering him a contract. I don't really care. An offer from Palace. He's got no interest in joining, so we reject the offer. Paolo Crappadelli. It's had an offer from Marseille. Interesting stuff. This fella, I'm not going to talk to him about it. Squad looking, morale's alright. Cool. La 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 la. We've gone for 2.5 hours. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom again. I do have to go up to the shops at some point today, get some stuff, prepare for the week. A week ahead at work. I've got some work stuff I've got to knock over as well. That I should have done ages ago. Now Sevilla want to come in for Kim. I was delighted to see Kim scoring for his country. I wish he'd do it for us more often. Kim needs to sign his new contract so that everybody shuts up. He'll want to go to Sevilla if they put in an offer. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So far we've bought one player, made an offer for a couple of freebies. Yeah, whatever. Oh, got the tax bill. Ooh, tax is gross. Money, money, money. New scouting budget. Normal amount. Beautiful. The board are throwing 2 million into the club. Thank you, board. Appreciate you. Training schedule. Non-existent. How are we doing for money? It went up. Nice. Dortmund have poached a rubbish kid. Good for them. Good luck with it. Who's Dindar? 23-year-old fullback worth an absolute fortune that we can't compete with. Well, that makes me a bit sad. Lille showing interest in Parma. Augsburg are chasing Parma as well. No, I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm going to go to Parma and increase his asking price. If everyone's going to be sniffing around. Transfer status, no status set. If you want him, it's 10 million. $8.25. Nice. Price him out of the market. Screw you, everybody. I do. Just grooving along. Thanks, Epidemic Sound. Khalil Ryan is coming in. 75 grand is all that is costing us in solidarity payments and whatnot. Young fullback, heaps of potential. He's rubbish at the moment. We're going to change that just like we did with the Velo, because we're just going to play him. He's coming to replace Farthy as the great fullbacky hope. And then we've got the super experienced guy who we've made an offer for to come in and also help us out. We're still waiting for word for our job applications. If you missed it, we applied for the job at Wolves, we've applied for the job at Manchester City, and we've applied for the job at Arsenal. So far, nobody's been forthcoming with an offer. That's a 31 million quid offer for Kim. You're not going to Colne, that's stupid. I mean, that's tempting. But he's not interested in going, so I'm not going to sell him. Because he just won't sign the contract anyway. Reject the deal, but they're upping the amounts, which is nice. I medically need to go to the bathroom right now before my bladder explodes. So we'll take a quick breather. I'll run in a couple of ads so they stop interrupting us and then stop having to hit the snooze button. And we'll be back in a second. Mess around a bit more, maybe get through the 1st of July, and then I think we'll wrap up the stream. And we'll finish off transfer window tomorrow. Sit tight. I'll be right back. We're not wrapping up right now. Back in a sec. I've been yapping away with the mic on mute. Yay! What a friggin' moron. Anyway, you didn't miss anything. I was just saying the coefficient thing's disappointing because we didn't get an extra Champions League spot for Germany, and we haven't heard anything about job applications yet. Again, in case you missed it, we've applied for Arsenal job, Manchester City, and Wolves. But we're still cool with hanging out in Arminia Bielefeld. I'm loving this club. It's just we don't have enough money to do super awesome stuff. Serbia demolished the Gambia. And Delabasic had a fun time in the process. Poor Kim didn't have a great time. Rating a 6.3 in his game against Denmark and didn't score a goal. There it is. 8. Nice. Norwich in an offer for Llorente. He's not interested. Rejectify. No, thank you. Norwich can do one. Bugger off. Get your hands off my goalkeeper. You filthy little canaries. Kim signed his new contract. Everyone else can bugger off. If you want him now, that'll be 35 million quid. He's our boy, he stays. Unless you cough up the cash, which no one's going to do. And if they do, we can't reject the offer, so... Vestergren has had a jolly good time against Nigeria. Good to know. Come on, give us a job offer, you monsters. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, City. Come on, Wolves. 3 things I've never said in my life, but I'm saying it now. Not because I want them to do well, because I want them to hire us and give us a stupid amount of money. Lorient have offered Frimpong a contract. Well, I've already offered you a contract. Don't sign with them. We're heaps more gooder. Offers made for our physio. Do whatever you want, mate. Chuck Vermaker has had a good time against Angola. Played 8 whole minutes at the World Cup. Fantastic. What a game changer. But they won the game, so that's cool. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're literally just rolling through to the 1st of July now and seeing what happens. We've got a small reputation boost, which is nice. Club info, general. We are continental, officially 4-star. Where are we at as managerials? Still 3.5. Are you freaking serious? We need to win a trophy. It's killing me. International roundup, yes, we know this. You're outlining intentions for Kim. You're going to pay out the wazoo for it. The artist formerly known as Roma have put in an offer for the player that we want. But come on, man. You know you want to come to Germany. You know you want to come to Arminia Bielefeld. No, I'm not going to talk about a move to Leeds. He literally just signed a 4-year deal with us. Why am I going to talk about Leeds sniffing around? They're not even a Champions League club. So they can't activate his release clause. Crazy. Oh, goodness me. What a stream, hey? Nearly 3 hours worth. We've had the ups, we've had the downs, we've been all over the shop. Well, this guy's already joining us, so that seems like a waste of time. I've already offered you a contract. I just need you to sign it, you moron. And ignore all the noise from other teams. Bundesliga review. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Augsburg were the biggest overachievers. They had a really good season. Bayern win again because they've got all the money and no one can compete with them. And we are never, ever, ever going to be able to bump them off this stupid little perch. None of our players are signing at the season. Rule change, nobody cares. The board want to meet to discuss the wage budget for performance analysts. Why? Yeah, do whatever you want. What are you talking to me about it for? We've missed out on a 5% sell-on clause for Slobodan Moragic. Didn't know it existed. We can raise more money by adjusting some things. It really doesn't do much for us, does it? It's not worth it. Minimum requirement is quarterfinal of Europa League. That seems a bit harsh. Yeah, it's not worth it. For 800 grand or whatever, I'm not going to bump any of that up. Let's just focus on what we can control, hey? Social feed. Here he is, Scott Mooney with his annual aid. Let me mess with your socials. Done. Whatever floats your boat, champ. Yep, that's all fine. That's all fine. Order. Increasing the wages for performance analysts. Well, that's going to change everything at this club. I'm so excited. Show yourself. Where are we? We are ranked 27,221st in the world in the Bundesliga. One of the few not managing Bayern or Dortmund. So there you go. Leaderboard for Australia, we weren't there very long. 483rd in Australia. What about... I never fiddle with this because I don't care. But let's have a look at South Korea. Ranked 1,000. And we're not going to look at Italy because there's no point. We know it was crap. By the way, we're at 104 followers. Madness. Thank you again all who've clicked the button. I know it's a massive imposition, but it is appreciated. It helps make us a bit more visible, get some more people through the door. The virtual door, it's no actual door. You click on a thing and this all just sort of happens. But yeah, more eyes means more fun for everybody. More chat shenanigans, more messing around. It's good times. Don't need your money, just need your eyes. New average attendance record, that's awesome. Some youth players are being promoted to something. Playing for the under-19s, there you go. No, Bundesliga fixtures revealed. We kick off against Stuttgart. We finish the season against Hertha. We've got a bunch of wage rises because I wasn't paying attention ages ago. A good response to the Scouty advert. But let's not steal that chief scout. Let's get this guy because he's younger. He can be with us for a long time. You want a job? You want a job? Have a job. Done. No, not interested in any of that, or any of that, or any of that. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. No, okay. Marseille signed Paolo Crappadelli. Well, silly them. And one of our physios has gone to Juventus. I would like to think they are taking revenge for us stealing Novallo from them and then realizing their mistake. So they're like, well, then take your bloody physio. How do you like that? Shut up, Juventus. Enzo Baranakea, back in the Adelaide days, if you recall, was another player we picked up from the Juve Next Gen team, who was also very, very good. Second time we've rated Juve, and it seems to be working out for us pretty damn well. Westergren unable to stop the onslaught that is Saudi Arabia. Sad times, sad times. How's the money? Money's good-ish. Could be worse. Could be some more. More money, please. Job interviews. We're getting interviews with all three. Arsenal, job interview. City, job interview. Wolves, job interview. Fantastic. We could be on the move. Yeah, we'll go to your stupid recruitment meeting. Yeah, we'll skip to the recommendations. And I'm just going to end the meeting. Ha 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 ha. Psych. Utzon in a Gladbach shirt. Doubt it. Yeah. Doesn't want to go there. He wants to keep playing continental football with us. Damn right. Let's go to the Wolves interview first. Hello, Paulkins. It's great to be here. Let's get started. Can you ease our concerns that you've never previously managed in this country? Paul, we're literally speaking the same language, dude. I've been working my way over. Started in Australia, South Korea, Italy, Germany. It's just a hop over the thing. It's like the reverse founding of my country. You came and dropped off all your convicts. I'm just bringing this one home. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I've got experience everywhere. I'm awesome. Why do you want to leave your current job? Taking as far as I can. Developed a reputation for applying for other jobs while still employed. I think it's acceptable. Can you explain why you appear to be running for a few jobs right now? Yeah, because jobs are available. I'm exploring my options. Are you ever at ease or worries about losing the backing of your players? Again, it's very much the exception rather than the rule. Are you willing to assure us that you do a better job maintaining it? Absolutely. How would you feel about working with our current director of football, Trent Ramadan? Trent's a good dude. Love him to death. Request changes to the staff? Don't need to do that. This is our long-term vision. Let's have a look. Signed Portuguese players. Well, that's weirdly specific. And I'm just saying, Paul, some might say slightly racist. Don't sign oldies. Minimum 4-year contracts. Finish mid-table. Top half. Wow, you guys are really pushing the boundaries. There we go. All right, we've done your interview. Thanks, Paul. I'm just going to pop around the corner now. We head to London. Have a chat to the Arsenal. They love our commitment to signing players under 23. Arsenal. Hello, Deadpool. We've invited you alone today. I don't know why he's talking like the Swedish chef. To put a vision for the club, any alterations, blah, 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 blah. Worldwide reputation. This is more like it. I'm glad you give me the chance to talk to the club, John Coates. Let's get down to business. Can you ease our concerns that you've never previously managed in this country? I managed in South Korea, John. It's exactly the same thing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Having never managed a club of our stature and reputation, you were able to make a convincing case as to why that should be overlooked and you should be hired. I spent the majority of my career building up considerable experience with smaller clubs in preparation for an opportunity with a bigger team. I hope to get that chance here. Yeah, just give me a shot. Some people might be inclined to say that you're taking something of a risk by leaving what has been considered a safe job and looking to make the jump to an altogether bigger challenge. What was the thought process behind your decision? John, that is a really good question. Thank you for asking. I'm keen to make my way at the managerial ladder, and this is a fantastic opportunity to do just that. Why have you felt it acceptable to apply for a number of jobs whilst employed by another team throughout your career? John, look, I feel that's acceptable when you consider how long I've been in management. I've been doing this for 12 years. Never been unemployed in all that time. So, and I've never been fired. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs right now? I can, John. It's because I've applied for them, but because Football Manager won't give me that option, I'll just say I'm trying to forge ahead with my career. You've previously been involved in media controversy, citing your inability to command the support of your players. What can you say to address our concerns about that? It happened a long time ago. I've learned from those mistakes. Are you willing to assure us you do a better job meeting expectations and potential proofs? I always back myself to succeed. How would you feel about working with our current director of football, Monchi? He sounds made up, but I'm more than happy to work with him, especially because it kind of sounds like a Muppet. What sort of budget are you anticipating needing to put together your backroom team? I don't know, 5-6 billion? I don't need to change anything, John, because I'm a gun. What you got? I'll work with it. I'll make it work, because I'm the man. Manager of the year of the Bundesliga a couple of seasons ago, I'll have you know. No budget. We'd like to share our vision for the future with you. What successful candidate we required to make become a reality? You've got any reflections? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Thanks, John. Sign players under the age of 23. Love it. Clubs youth system. Perfect. Attacking football. Yep. Possession football. Yes. High tempo pressing. Yes. Wage budget. Yep. Commercial revenue. That sounds like a you problem, John. It's not really my job, buddy. Best youth system in the country. Again, you put the money in, I'll churn them out. 4-year contracts for first team players, 32, 30, 28, no oldies, got it. End of season. Win the Premier League. No pressure then. Well, no plan for end of next season. Season after they want to win the Prem. Continue to win the Prem. Keep winning the Prem. Love it. I'd be happy to. You have no expectations for you to fill. That's fine. What's next? Do you have any requests? Yeah, give me all the money and give me the job. That would be a massive opportunity for us. Let's go talk to Man City and make ourselves feel dirty. They want us signing high-profile players. You give me the money, I'll do it. Sheikh Mansour. Everybody in your best behaviour. I don't want to get beheaded. A few questions I'd like to ask. Yep, cool. We're going to race through this one because it's City. I don't really care. Some reservations. Yeah, very capable of achieving goals. I've never made a club extension. Yep. Some people won't vote acceptable to reply. I won't let anything get in the way. You're up for a few jobs. Are you hedging your bets? I'm exploring my options. Are you able to ease or worries about losing the backing? Yep, promise you. Can you work with Ziki Baruchstan? Yes. No changes. Play attacking football. Youth system. High rep players. Reputable team in England. Work within wage budget. Sign players for a profit. Best youth system in the world. Don't sign oldies. Win a cup. Win the Prem. And keep winning the Prem. Absolutely. Cool. Not that I can think of. Done. Now come at me with the job offers, boys. One of those three surely has got to look at us taking a club like this to Europa League finals and say, yeah, this is the dude. Hey, we got Frimpong. Frimpong, Frimpong. Experienced defender. And another option, which we needed. I like it. And he's won stuff. So it's a good thing. It's exactly the sort of player we need. This guy is cheap. Who are you? Who is your daddy and what does he do? You can play midfield. Yeah, I want this guy. He's cheap. Look at that. He's affordable. We can actually afford a good player. Or potentially a good player. He's a bit older than we'd usually like. But that's not the worst thing in the world. He's older and already doing the job. I know he's at Carlsbury. I know it's a bit... Let's talk to his agent. 4.5, 5.8. I want him. So he can play midfield. I don't want to use him as a winger. I'm intrigued. High potential. Maybe better than Stackley. But we'd have to get the deal over the line. There's no guarantee. And it could be a stupid signing and I might change my mind. We might not even be here. Fernando Jose, don't care. He's gone. Bye-bye. Roundup, Chuckman. They drew with the US of A. Staffing advice. Yes, I've already put out an ad. Contract set to expire. Do not really care. Staff contract set to expire. We want him gone anyway. Kim Ki-seong has failed for South Korea. We just extended his contract. You may have regrets. Bruno Fernandes is the new manager at Werder Bremen. Again, we're reaching that point of the save where things are getting a little bit wacky. Hey, we've got a new scout. Marvelous. Get out there and find me all the freebies. So far, I'm happy with our transfer business. Nearly 1st of July. So the plan is we're going to go right up to the opening of the transfer window and then we're going to pull the pin on the stream. I'm going to head out and do all the things I got to do today and probably knock some stuff over. And league appearances. Yep. 1.5. Are we playing massively over the odds? 6.5 million? No. I mean, how much do we need this guy? He's 3-star in midfield, he's 24. He's more there than there. But he is good. Not properly fulfill his marking duties. Can't mark. Inconsistent. No. Attacking midfielder right. He'd be the best one at the club. Attacking midfielder left. Second best one at the club. Midfield centre. He's right up there. Based on that squad comparison. I mean, it doesn't tell me anything. Yep. Dumb. Why have I done that? Is that really stupid? This guy, 19, Ludogorets. What do you do for a living? Who's your daddy? What does he do? You're a right winger too. 48 appearances, 12 goals. You're very, very quick. Going to Tottenham. Yeah, he's already accepted a contract offer. Boo. I hope you don't get a work permit. Teams accept friendly invitations. Good for them. Offer accepted. He doesn't really want to come here, so we'll just quickly race through and negotiate a contract. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Exit talks. Done. Training schedule changes. Whatever. getting closer, and things are going to take a little bit longer to process because that's how the game does its thing. Okay, rolling on. Select all. Acknowledge. Where are my job offers? Where are my job offers? Where are my job offers? Arsenal, City, Wolves. Come on, make with the cash. Come along, come along, come along. Vieira, Pep, Zlatan, still favourites. Seems incredibly short-sighted. I'm excited about that guy. He could be great. It could be rubbish. Is he going to completely change the team? No. But we've sorted the defence situation, I think, as best we can. Unless somehow a huge chunk of cash falls into our lap. I really do think, given that we've now gone from Europa League final to Conference League, struggling in the Bundesliga, no real prospect for pressing on and going to that next level. Wolves have approached us for 30k per week. I'm going to delay it if they'll allow it. Wolves have agreed it. We'll give City and Arsenal a little bit more time, but maybe that'll trigger it given that they've made an offer. They'll be like, oh, well, this guy talked to us. Wolves are offering him a job. Maybe we... I am tempted to go to Wolves. If the City and Arsenal jobs don't come off in the next week, is it done? Because I guess Wolves are kind of... Let's have a look at it. Let's check out this situation, shall we? Let's... Home... Nope. Inbox. Leagues in focus. Prem. Stages last season. So, geez, Wolves finished down here. But if you have a look at their squad, let's look at players. I had a lot of players in on loan. They've got a bunch of oldies, which we need to replace. Still got Ruben Neves at 37, 35. See, all right. Well, now I'm less excited about the Wolf shenanigan. That's a big ask. But over a couple of seasons, as those guys leave, free up wage budget, pump it in transfer budget. Let me go back because I just really want to have a look at what... Yeah, there we go. Competitions. They won the Europa League not long ago. And the Super Cup. So that's something. The Championship since 20... What? What year is this? Since 2018. They've never gone down. They had an 8th place. 7th. 7th, 7th, so they've never been above 7th. They're dropping down, but they do have an aging squad, so I think we could do a job there. I think we could move them up and put ourselves a bit more on the radar. But it's a risk. We capped at attendance with Bielefeld. So the stadium's not getting any bigger anytime soon. Case in point, if we go here, let's just ask the question. Facilities, stadium. We'll see if they'll build a new stadium. We'll see if they'll improve training facilities. We'll see if they'll improve youth facilities. And that's all we can ask for. But I doubt it's going to happen because we can't really afford it. Oh, look at that. It's so delicious. Come on, City. Come on, Arsenal. We want a massive, massive move. this guy is it. You're the best rated. Contract, approach to sign. Yep, cool. It's for the second team. We don't really care. Ugh. I'm slightly happy. We don't need to keep him around. He was good. We're going to have better options. Lorente set for move to Norwich. Not bloody likely. Fine. Arsenal or City. They're the move you want. I don't want to go... I'm not going to go to Wolves while the other jobs are on the table. If we miss out on those, we're going to move to England, I think. Because again, the likelihood of progress here at Bielefeld is becoming a narrower and narrower window. We've kind of gone backwards last season, despite big investment. We're further away from Champions League than we were 1-2 seasons ago. We're not going to reach our goal of Champions League at this club. Not possible. To do it, we'd need to bump off Leipzig and Bayern and Dortmund, and we're relying on them to screw up massively. And they're just not going to, because they've resourced out the nines. And it's put us in an impossible situation. We could be the best of the rest for a long time, but that's not where we want to be. We need to put ourselves in the shop window, get to a higher reputation league, and look to press on with the career. And as much as it's a hassle to have to update the intro video and everything else, I think it's time. I mean, Rennes were just in the Europa League with us, but they're 16th in Ligue 1. I don't want to go to Ligue 1. There's no money there. Decline. Conte leaves Arminia Bielefeld to... He's not going to be the manager anymore. Contract expires. Release. 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 Absolutely offering Daniel a new contract. Yep, whatever you want, don't care, done. Everybody else, get stuffed. Hey, Simoncini is back. So he's got the love heart shape. He just needs to improve. He's only 19. He's one of our backup strikers this season, for sure. Unless he goes out and loan again. But I wouldn't mind keeping him around just in case of injuries. We're nearly up to 1st of July. Pro training facilities are like, nah, we're fine, get stuffed. Youth facilities, nope, get stuffed. Chuck Vermaker has helped steer Austria past Turkey. He played 5 whole minutes and completed 10 passes flawlessly. He's not the central piece of their international setup, but he's contributing and he's doing his part. Dang it. I respect that. Off my guys. Thank you for your assistance, sir. Appreciate you. Buyout fees available for 9 clauses. No, you can't have Kim. Question. Any deals? Get stuffed. Bundesliga window opens. Who's talking about what? Hertha are expected to sign Abdullah Ok. 23-year-old Ajax player, 83 million. That's insane. Emil Avram could be set to move from Brentford to Bayern. Stefan Block. All these guys are way out of our price range. Start of free transfer window. That is the 1st of July. Let's get our signings in. Let's get all those players out. 3 hours and 18 minutes. And I'm probably going to stream again at the normal time tonight because it's Sunday and I got nothing better to do. I'm hungry though. I need some lunch. I need to do the shop thing. I need to take probably 2 more walks because it's the weekend and I shouldn't be lazy. And I don't think we're going to get an outcome on the Arsenal City situation. Wolves are still in play, but I'm way less keen on that for obvious reasons. Oh my goodness. Anyone who's been in bed for this whole stream, any of the regulars who haven't seen it, imagine if they show up tonight, normal time. Oh, stream time. We'll just check in with Arminia Bielefeld and DP over in Germany. And we go, what the hell are we doing at Arsenal/Manchester City? Fair question. 3 signings confirmed. B+, C+, C+. That's not bad. All of you go and learn German immediately. Overman's welcome. Bing bong. Sounds like a Pokemon. I'm okay with it. Khalil Ryan, less like Pokemon. No judgment. Still okay with it. And Milan Jovanic. Should be great. Good signing. Happy with that. Rajdeen, add 2. Take some dead weight off our hands. Chuckman we already knew about. Lemke loan deal, whatever. Gladbach making an Utzon offer. Nope. Yeah, take him on loan, I don't care. Napoli. You're a 15-year-old striker. They want to offer decent value for him. No, you're not going. That's dumb. Letting a high potential youngster go until I know he's ruined and will never be of any use to anybody. Then you can have him after I destroy his career and his confidence. Stop asking me about squad Victor Lara. You've got a weird name. Leave me alone. Yeah, we're not going to do that yet. Clubs in Germany are releasing players. Königsdorfer! Remember Königsdorfer? Ah, he's crap now. He was one of our first signings in Germany, for real. That's crazy. Are you any good? Yeah, you're alright. You guys are all released, so with the exception of Königsdorfer, you can all come in on a trial if you want to. I'm cool with it. Come on in. Love look at you. Playing Fiegel, coming in for a visit. Verns, yep. Vikov, I'm sure he does. Hernandez, classic German name. Klieve, yes. Llewellyn, yes. Wagner, yes. Wagnerman, yes. Nobody said no. And we didn't ask Königsdorfer because he wasn't good enough when we sold him. Actually, that's not true. He sort of came good playing on that right wing for us for a little bit, but that was in the Bundesliga, if I remember correctly. So yeah, he's not really at the level we're looking for. Nope, we can cancel your trial. But thanks for coming. I appreciate it. But no. Verns, emergency backup, decent Bundesliga player. Plays in mid. No, we've got enough of them. Bye-bye. Thank you. Vikov. Surplus to requirements. Well, that's why you got released then. But why didn't you tell me that before I brought you in, champ? Seems misleading and a bit rude. Hernandez, a fringe player. Could be a good Bundesliga player. He's 24. He plays up front. Hang around. We'll have another look at you. Cleave. 20. No. If you haven't met your potential yet, you're not going to, are you? Another one is doing the dodge. Welling, emergency backup. No. That's why nobody wants you. Wagner. No. These are all a bit disappointing. And this is why I usually don't bother with this stuff anymore. We're kind of past the point where this is useful. Can't rely on other teams' cast-offs. Yeah, board are happy. Supporters are kind of happy. Squad dynamics. Wolf's considering his options. Wolf. Transfer. Offer to clubs. Transfer list. I don't care what we get. Get him off my wage bill. Good response to the physio ad. You're the guy. You got the best rating. Let's steal them from Q. Approach sign. I have one of these, please. Thank you. Continue. I've gone past the 1st of July. So I'm waiting for job news. I would love to get job news. Even if they just come out and say, like, we're going in a different direction. All those trialists are gone. Offers for Wolf. Yes. Yes. Select all. Match that offer, and here's yours. Oh, Palermo in for him as well. Look at that. Oh, I'll just accept their offer. Yeah. Hell yeah. Palermo can do whatever they want. It's great. I love it. Mentoring groups are sorted. Finally get rid of Wolf. Oh. Let's unveil some players, shall we? Hey everybody, here's some players. Frimpong's best position. Right side of the defender, why not? Upset him. Now he's fine. Excellent. Frimpong, frimpong, frimpong. Thrilled with new signings. Grozhinger is new B team, whatever the hell. We're going to play Juve and Sassuolo in friendlies. That's pretty cool. Hopefully we can beat him. Yep, I'm not going to ask him to recommend signing. Training schedule changes. Normal. Yep, do that. Whatever. Normal mid. Yep. I'll do that. Q, Q, Q. Pew, pew, pew. See that? I totally made the horn noise. You didn't even know it was me. I'm losing my mind. Which is how you know it's time to stop streaming. Tommy Dillon is a centre back available for free. And kind of want it. We're going in. Hello! You're quick, you're good in the air, you suck at attacking, you're decent at defending. You get everything I'm looking for in a defender. Cheap, majority, intensive, blah, thank you. End chat, contract, approach sign. How's it going, Chief? Yep, let's get rid of that. But, no, I'm not going to promise you that. Okay. Oh god, we that out of money? Seriously? Yeah, decent. He's 22, he can improve a little bit. That's our kind of player right there. Anything else really floating the boat? Summer on a budget. I mean, this guy, he's 32, but he's good. Is this the guy that was playing at... No. I thought, is that the guy who was playing up front for Tottenham? It was Marcus Leonardo. Casado. 32, Ecuadorian. He's been playing at Brighton. Oh, he wants a lot of money. What can we offer? I can't pay you that much, dude. I can't do it. You're going to have to meet me halfway. That's a quality player in midfield. For nothing. That's what we're talking about. He's older, he's 32, but he's not ancient. And that is dirt cheap. That's what we've been waiting for. It's costing us a fortune. It's wiping out our transfer budget. It's probably blowing out the wage budget significantly. But no one else is in for him. I'll take him. And then we'll jump ship to Arsenal or Man City. It can be someone else's problem. If they ever come forward with an offer, what the actual hell? Late pressure to finalise deal and transfer. I've already done my bit. I've already done my bit there too. Serbia have beaten Croatia in the World Cup. Recruitment meeting. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. I'm all over this. I love these meetings. This is my favourite thing to do. And sake. Leicester have made an offer. Get out of it, Leicester. Offers made for Dylan. Get out of it. Alexander Kruger is centre back. You want him on loan. I'm not going to use him and I don't care. So, sure. Offers made for Wolf. Yes. Stuff. Hey, Spax, how we doing? Welcome to the stream. We are still waiting for word on job application. So Wolves have offered us the job after we applied. They're not actually 20th in the Prem, it's just everything's reset. We've also applied for the Arsenal and Man City jobs, but they're taking their sweet time. We hit Europa League final. We went all the way to penalties at 2-2. Our young 19-year-old striker Novello equalised for us. But unfortunately, we fell at the final hurdle. So no Europa League title for us, which means no Champions League football for us. Next season, it's going to be Conference League. So we've kind of gone backwards. We were waiting for opportunities either in the Premiership, the Premier League, or La Liga to come up. Some Prem jobs did. We've thrown our hat in the ring. We got interviews at Wolves, City and Arsenal. Wolves have made the offer, as I said. We're kind of just waiting to hear back. And see what happens. You join us at a poor time because I'll be wrapping up the stream shortly, but we'll be back in what time is it? 1:24. So we'll be back on in 7 hours at the normal time of 8:30 Australian time to kick it off. The board. Look. Thinking club, best way to accomplish building a stadium with a bigger capacity and the very best. Without a sizable increase. It's really important. We'll be left behind. Alright, fine. They're not going to expand the stadium. We're in Australia. I'm in Adelaide, South Australia. Which is where we started this save with Adelaide United. And then from there, we went to South Korea with John Yam Dragons. Then to Italy with Palermo FC. And now in Germany with Arminia Bielefeld. Hey, Queensland. Whereabouts in Queensland? I lived in the Gold Coast. Lived in Brisbane or west of Brisbane. Well, kind of both. Mount Gravatt and out of Cleveland way. Moved up to Cairns for a while. On the Goldie. Living in the tourist trap. I was on Chevron Island, right behind Surfers Paradise. For years. It was a nightmare. Cool spot, but it's a tourist town. Whatever. Angric signs pre-deal. Cool. Wolves. Here again. Give me another week, guys. Just another week. They're okay to delay it. They really want us. I would really rather go to Arsenal or Manchester City than Wolves. Wolves feels like more of a sideways step, but if Arsenal and City aren't an option, I think we're going to go to Wolves and try to get them up into Europe over a couple of seasons. Hopefully not get sacked. And we need to go sooner rather than later before some idiot blows all their transfer budget. Once Gladbach make it's an offer, no, rejects. He stays. Napoli make it's a no. You're not leaving, dude. Real Sociedad, who beat us in the Europa League final, are trying to snipe our midfielder that we identified. So you can all bugger off. And Daniek signed his new contract, and we've missed out on our new physio. Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, it's great that he doesn't have a 16 mil release clause anymore because we get to keep him. Did he turn into a superstar in our save? No, he did not. But in our save, we did identify young Nestori Irankunda, who, after a few seasons at Adelaide, made a move to Fiorentina for like £1 million. Moved around a bit in Italy. And then we had him join us at Palermo for like 100 grand. We got him in a bargain, and he's still playing at, or last we checked, he was still playing at Palermo. In here on Earth 1, the real world, Nestori Irankunda is right on the cusp of being the youngest player to represent Australia ever if he gets called up for the next game against Ecuador. He missed out in the last match, but Riley McGree's sick apparently, and Irankunda's named in the squad. But yeah, he just needs to you know, get on the pitch. But Irankunda's been scoring some great goals in the A-League, all off the bench. Don't be an idiot, board. Oh, you're the worst. Yes, delay the transfer. Do we just kill the Cachado transfer? Yeah, he could be really good. Inns. Tom Dillon. I do want him because he's free. Yeah, it could be good. I'm excited about some of the young players. I'm less excited about the fact we extended GA's contract. I don't rate GA as manager. Everybody forgets the disastrous Asian Cup campaign, and that despite all the reports of talking about him being all touchy-feely and a really good father figure for the place and everything else, that first Asian Cup campaign that we had after Hus Hiddink had led the World Cup charge, handed the reins to Arnold, GA was on TV and threw every single player under the bus for a crap performance. All of them. Talking about, obviously, some players don't want to be here and they don't believe in the cause, blah, blah, blah. And they interviewed Mark Viduka, who was still captain at the time. They asked him about GA's comments. He's like, I got no idea what he's talking about. Yeah, but you don't do it to the media in front of everybody and then get contradicted by your captain, who's like, he hasn't said that to us. Like, yeah. So I lost all respect for him at that point. And the fact that everyone was like, oh my God, GA is one of the greatest managers in Australia's history when he's managing Sydney. Like, I'm sorry, but you're not a gun for winning stuff in the A-League. Ernie Merrick did it. Miriam Bleiberg almost did it. Like, come on. Come on. He, yeah, I just don't rate him. He's always, Mariner supporter. There you go. I mean, there's two mistakes in one sentence, Spax. But you're allowed to be wrong. It's fine. I'm not judging you. I'm judging you a little bit, but... I'm starting to think Arsenal and co aren't going to come in for us. That makes me a sad panda. I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go here. Grab Sitka. Nice. Could be worse. You could be a Newcastle supporter. So, you know, you got that going for you. How are we doing? We are freaking miles off hitting this. Then I moved away. I ain't spot the Raw. Yep. Raw used to be me. I actually ran the supporters club for a while. And then woke up. Asia. Look at us. 13th Asian all time. We're behind Paddy Kisnorbo. Yeah, nowhere to be seen. Nation. It's Germany. We're not on the list. Asia, Australia. What are we doing down here? Oh, because we left the country, so that's fine. Nationality. Oh, who's this? Hello. 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 You suck, GA. And he's retired now. So we just got to hunt down Ange and hunt down Paddy Kisnorbo. And this is rigged because he's still at Melbourne City, which is stupid. Ange isn't even managing anymore. Paddy Kisnorbo is still going. Tony Popovich is still going. And that's about it. So we'll overtake these guys by the time this goes out. Mr. Braco has subscribed to Tier 1. What an absolute maniac he is. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, Chief. Who's coaching the national team? No idea. Let's find out. It is Yapstam. Yapstam is Australian manager. They've gone back to hiring Dutchmen. Apparently. All these competitions we can't manage in. One day they'll be activated. It'll be great. Top players, Ivan Pollard, who used to play for Arminia Bielefeld because we had him on loan. Yes, indeed. Scored more goals for us in less games than for Borussia Dortmund. There you go. Oh, that's all right, Spax. Back when we were at Adelaide, two of our coaches were Kaka, that Kaka, Brazilian Kaka, and Teddy Sheringham. I didn't search for them. I put out ads when we first joined the club, and they literally applied and came to work at Adelaide United. It was awesome. And here at Arminia Bielefeld, our goalkeeping coach is some guy named David De Gea. David De Gea is our goalkeeping coach. Again, applied, hired him on the spot. Absolutely. And I think one of our scouts as well is stupid. Yeah, Paddy Clivert. And Rui Costa as well is on our scouting staff. So, yeah, our whole staff situation's been ridiculous all the way through this save. And fun as hell. South Korea, we just hired whoever because Matty Simon is a coach. Well, yeah, as a Central Coast supporter, you would have just been like, remember that time you scored that goal for the thing? Yeah. Matty Simon was a great player though, in his prime. Back when he was like playing his first matches, this is when I was way into the A-League. But I'd given up on it before Brisbane had won anything with Ange. Wants to accept bids for Dikoff. That's a really unfortunate name. Austria have been beaten by Spain. Poor Chuck, man. City, Arsenal, what is going on? I'm right friggin' here, guys. I'm going to declare my interest in the Arsenal job. And I'm going to declare my interest in the City job. And put some goddamn pressure on them. Damn right I want the Arsenal job. It's an honour. I also want the City job. Yep. Been a lot of speculation linking you with a vacant Man City post. Are you interested in the job? Any manager worth his salt would be interested. Let's try to get this moving. Get sacked for declaring interest. Fine. What do you want? So if I do this, if it's a promise, I momentarily had my head turned, but appreciate that I made a mistake. I won't be declaring interest in other jobs in the future and promise to show more loyalty to the club. Does that mean I'll withdraw my applications? Do I scout the A-League for potential wonder kids? Nah. Well, then I don't really set up recruitment focuses. I just let the scouts do whatever they want to do. Other than occasionally when I feel like it, I'll tell them to go to South America and find me Brazilian and Argentinian wonder kids for cheap. Or try to. Doesn't often work. But yeah, I don't really mess with the... I don't know what option to pick because I don't want to withdraw those applications. At the time I felt I needed a change, but I accepted it was a mistake and I apologise for it. We'll put this behind us. Alright, they're letting it go. Staff. Job centre. Click. No. Alright, I still don't have the apply button. So I'll say those apps are still in and I don't think they've been withdrawn. So I think we're still alive. And now the news report's coming out is like, yeah, absolutely, I want to, yeah, after I've just said to the board, hey, my bad. The worst. I'm a freaking mercenary. You can't contain me, Arminia Bielefeld. I'm outgrowing you. Make with the cash or we're all gonna bail. Oh my god, this has been going on for over a month. Just pick your manager. I'm right here. And I don't want to go to Wolves. I'd rather do another season here than go to Wolves. They've offered us the job twice. They're about to do it again. They won't delay it a third time, surely. And we won't be helping our cause because we'll be running out of transfer window. Playing time expectations, whatever. Injury update, fine. Code of conduct, confirm. Pre-season team meeting. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to try and qualify for Europa League. Exactamundo. Reach business end. Brilliant. Let's try to reach the latter stages of the cup. Brilliant. No promises. Code of conduct. Awesome. Happy days. Yeah. Training camp squad. Auto select. My usual flawless attention to detail right there. A press statement indicating the disappointment So they're disappointed, they're kind of angry, but people are still talking about it. But there's no guarantee we're going to get the offer. But they did point out that City don't have to pay a lot to pull us away because we're not on a huge contract. So maybe that seals it. We're a cheap option. More money for those high-profile players. You want Manchester City? Just saying. The stream has now gone about 45 minutes longer than I'd intended. Ah, you idiots! We're not getting Dylan. What a moron. Mirko North has got a great name. Pajvic. I mean, he looks alright. How old are you? 20. Yeah. Let it ride. Kruger's gonna go for a ride over there. Delay. Delay again. We're going to have a ponder. We are going to come back to this evening. I'm going to hit save. We'll pick up from exactly where we are right now. The decision we've got to make is, are we going to move to England with Wolves? Are we going to walk away from the Wolves offer? What are they offering? 30 grand a week. What are we on now? Is it a pay rise? We're on 27 grand. So it's a slight pay rise. We might be able to push it up and bump a bit more cash out of them, which would help tip the scales. Or do we walk away from that, wait and see if City or Arsenal come in with a job offer, which we'll absolutely take, or if they don't, we play out one more season with Bielefeld, focus on the Conference League and see if we can win some silverware. I'm starting to talk myself into that being the plan, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, this has been a ridiculous stream. We've qualified for a European competition. We've reached the final and come within one penalty shot of European silverware in the Europa League. We've got our new hero, Novello. He's been fantastic. We've applied for jobs. We've signed players. We've done all the things. Thank you to everybody who's checked in and spent some time with us. Spax, Mr. Braku, Chops, Ryogo. Thank you to Mr. Bracken for the sub. You're a maniac. Yedo Plays for the raid. And bringing his party of 6 across. What a morning. It's now afternoon. It was this morning when we started. I'm going to go get some lunch, do all the things I've got to do. We'll see you folks back here, 8:30 this evening, Australian Central, I don't even know what it is, Adelaide time. Google it, time converter, you'll figure it out. We will be back then. Until next time, or until later tonight, we shall see you next time. Have fun, kids. See that? That was the wrong screen. I did it again. That's the BRB screen, not the ending screen. This is the ending screen.